Oh, we're back. Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
What's
Hello,
up?
everybody. Hello, fiends and friends. We are back with some more Dungeons and Dragons. Let's see here. I just panicked for a second because I saw my camera was off, but I forgot I'm using my phone one for this one. So I was like, up top.
Get with the program.
Up top, we got a Jerry who's playing Tice. Say hi.
Hello.
Say hi.
I
Yay.
am Jerry.
And then we have a Jade down below playing Coda. Yeah. And then even farther down, Jade, can you point down so it'll, yep, okay, down there, yep, that one's Alex. Yeah, Alex is playing T-Rent, and then will you point down to Boogala Boogala Boogala? That's Boogala Boogala Boogala. She's playing Honey Hills. I hope you enjoyed our weird little Brady Bunch pointing moment thing or whatever the fuck.
I can't point down at anything, but I can point.
You can point back up. Yeah, send it back up. Send it back up.
Hey, Coda, can you make a song like the Brady Bunch, but for each of our characters now?
Oh my god.
Goodness. Not on the spot.
Seen it.
It will be done by next session, yeah.
God. Yay, I'm pumped. Well,
Yeah,
shit.
excited.
Oh my god, I'm so excited. You don't even know. I'm super pumped to be back playing. I'm excited. It's been a minute. We took a little break last week because I had a rough week, but it's okay. It's okay.
And I'm gonna have a rough week coming up.
Oh boy, yeah. We will be taking a break on, what was the date?
July 12th.
July 12th. We'll be taking okay. Okay.
I was gonna say, do we need to take no one needs a break for
Oh, that wasn't me.
I know it
4th of
wasn't.
July weekend, do we?
Oh.
No.
I don't, unless somebody else has something going on, I should
I'm
be
not doing
good.
anything.
Yeah, no, I'm not doing
I
it.
should be good.
Because I think Thursday's the 4th, right?
Yeah, Thursday is the 4th.
Thank you for the follow, let them roll. That was super cool. Thank you.
Yeah, no, just the week after that. Or it'll be the day after I move. So.
Okay, yeah, no,
don't
that's
want
so
to.
fair. So fair, so
Does
fair.
Canada celebrate its independence on the 4th as well?
No.
Jesus. They didn't earn it. Oh my god.
They were just kind of given independence. They just like hung around for long enough that Great Britain was like, you can have it.
You can have it. Okay, well,
So Canada
shut
celebrates,
the
you can have it.
fuck up. I'm gonna tell you a story. That feels like a good transition. Last we left off, our party was leaving Garstia and heading to Nomiladir to turn in the paperwork they had acquired for Svindum. As they were about to head off, an older gentleman stopped them and warned them that while most people were okay with them taking out the imposing Inquisition in their encampment, there were still silent loyalists among them who would jump at the opportunity of reporting them. The man also pulled Coda aside and let them know that while there were people out there who are in support of people like them, and also showed them a symbol to look out for that represented safety for people of lycanthropic nature. The group decided in order to pick up the pace, they needed horses, and while the Inquisition had horses, they had run off during the scuffle. Honey Hills was able to track them down while Coda procured the group a different horse to catch up to the other horses. Through an unfortunate to me scenario, Honey Hills cast Speak with Animals on the procured horse with no name and learned that his name was Bartholomew III. And with Bartholomew III in tow, the group quickly caught up to the Inquisition's horses in a clearing in the woods. Sending the pompous workhorse back on his way, the group approached the equine group, once again attempting to speak with them. Much to their dismay, the party learned that these horses were fucking tools, and that Chad, Brad, Brian with a Y, and Dylan with an I could, in fact, get them where they needed to go. They were only doing so in exchange for the promise of a party. The rest of the travel went rather quickly and painlessly. Party only bothered by a sentient sword inciting violence against Coda, dreams of gods smiting them, and an interesting visitor in the night. Taking to the woods, as the group approached Nomiladir, they noticed small encampments on the outskirts of the city, leading to a mass of people seeking shelter closer to town. Trent and Tice head into town to find Svindum, while Honey Hills and Coda stayed with the affectionately named Frat Pack, removing the armor from the newly acquired mounts to make them less suspicious. In town, Tice located Svindum, collected his earned coin, and learned Svindum had plans to head for Oidako, even offering him and the party a spot on his crew. Turning down his offer, Tice and Trent returned back to Honey Hills and Coda and decided to camp out on the outskirts of the city for the night. On a mission, while most of the party was sleeping, Tice returned to the city and entered the Temple of Zvita. Though causing quite a disturbance, Tice managed to scale the fountain in the center of the temple and began draining some sort of power from the holy symbol there. Eventually, the Adventurers Guild was brought in, who in that moment realized they had a bounty poster for Tice and gave chase. He managed to escape his pursuers, meeting back up with the group and quickly filling them in before they all decided to take back off together toward Maravine. Making great haste into the night, the group heard some chanting, which turned into horrified screams. Shifting into a bat, Honey Hills went to go check it out and was met with a gruesome sight of some sort of ritual summoning gone awry. Reporting back with a desire to help the survivors, the group argued back and forth until the screaming stopped. Having left the survivors for dead and whatever creature had been summoned to roam the woods, the group warily pushed on through the night. It is now near dawn on the 11th of Pre-Sol. Tomorrow night, the wild moon rises, as will tension in the group. As of now, they have no clear motive, no clear destination, and no clear idea of who they really are as a group. They find themselves now tiredly slugging themselves through the woods between Nomiladir and Maravine. Upsettingly bright orange beams of light are now hitting them in the eyes between the gaps in the trees. You are tired, your horses are tired, and the world around you is just waking up. What would you guys like to do?
Take a long rest.
Yeah, so like,
Okay.
can we spot, or can Honey
Gotta
Hills like
catch
look for
up.
like a good spot for camp?
Yeah, go ahead and roll survival.
Okay. Coo.
There's a wild dog in the woods, and it's very alarming, and then he just leaves.
Was it Frank Ocean again?
No, that was my husband coming home.
Is Frank Ocean a lichen in this game now?
He could be.
Hell yeah.
A rocket.
If I need to point to anyone, I'm prepared now.
Okay.
Wow, you set that up real quick.
Can I? I rolled a 12.
Okay. I mean, it's kind of just starting to become day, so there's not like a lot of shade cover. I mean, you're in the woods, but like it's starting to like beam through and stuff. The ground's kind of like damp because the morning dew and all that bullshit. I mean, you found a spot. It doesn't look the most comfortable, but it also doesn't look like you're like in immediate danger if you try and sleep there. And the sun's coming up anyway. Most of the icky stuff's out at night.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So yeah. Honey will like bring her wheel like, oh, there's this spot over here that we can rest.
Okay.
And scene. Good
And
campaign
we're
today,
done.
guys.
Thank you.
Now we take a long rest, and then we're done. We go home.
Listen,
Are you guys doing watches during the daytime? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I'd still prefer to.
Yeah. Sure.
This is actually good.
This is actually good.
This is where I need to do my thing.
Oh, okay, cool, perfect.
goodness.
Daytime.
Who is first watch usually? Is that
Who did we have?
T-Rat?
double up
Okay,
with? Yeah.
okay.
Double up with me, or
I don't know. I forgot what our system is.
so
Last
it's
night
usually
it was me and Trent because we didn't trust each other to sleep. I think, right?
Yeah.
yes. Oh yeah.
Yeah, and Trent's gonna ask Coda if he'd like to do the watch with him. He's going to implore that we do the watch.
Let's do the watch
Can-
together again.
This can only end well.
Yeah, it's gonna be fine.
As
It's
long
gonna
as you
be
keep
just fine.
the sword on the horse like you did last time. I
Oh,
should
of
be
course.
right. Yeah, I'll keep my loot there and my hand flute.
Of course.
He didn't ask about the xylophone.
No, I also
Not the glockenspiel.
Listen,
You can't
I'll play
have it.
but I cannot say that it will survive if you do.
Okay,
Right, guys.
so oh god, that needs some work. That needs some work. T-Rat and Coda, you have the first watch. Did anybody want to do anything before you guys started taking rests?
No, I'm good.
No, should be right.
No.
Okay.
I feel like you sound like you.
All right. T-Rat, what's your business?
Yeah.
What's happening?
So Trent is going to walk up to Coda obviously both are exhausted.
Mhm.
Just kind of slump down next to him and just be like, "Wild night, right?"
Yeah, I'm sorry. I still have trouble trusting you. What's yeah, wild night.
What did you feel about that demon thing?
I mean, I think we made the right choice not going towards it. We don't really have the means to take down something like that right now. But though the fact that it was ritual based might have been helpful if we were trying to figure out whatever Lenora was doing. But I'm sure there's plenty of other rituals happening around the place.
Look, when Honey Hill says that I'm not normally like this, she's not wrong. I have what? I haven't always had the best time making friends, and when you kind of showed up out of nowhere, we lost somebody, and it felt like you were more of a danger to our group than a help. I've been very hostile because I don't want to lose the friends that I have.
I get that. I also have trouble making friends for similar reasons. Certainly.
So, I know you can't trust me, and honestly, I don't still know if I can trust you. But my friends do, and I want to keep them safe, and so that might mean that I have to keep you safe too, and I'm willing to do that. Now, the other thing is I know you're worried about the sword, and the reason why I want that sword is not to hurt you. Now, I can't say anything about the sword; it doesn't seem to like you.
That seems to be the sentiment.
And I can't say that if I wield the sword, I am going to be fully in control of my actions. But I want to keep the sword to keep my friends safe, and the situation that we're in right now feels like that sword could be more of a use than it is a hindrance. But I am trusting you that if I go berserk like that again, that you can stop me. To keep my friends safe.
I think if you go berserk again, you won't be trying to hurt your friends, but if we... I don't want you to just throw the sword away. I think at the moment, throwing it away in the forest would be a poor idea. It means that...
Especially with the demon out there.
Certainly, and I think...
You're gonna run into a demon wielding sword.
As much as I hate to say it, I currently trust you more with that sword than most other people. Particularly if we have a bunch of soldiers on our tails with an intent on killing or hunting people like me. It's better for you to have it at the moment than them. But if we come across a place that has perhaps a weapon that has similar effects but doesn't whisper things to you, would you be open to swapping it out?
Yeah, I think that's not a bad idea. I think I can't handle a third voice in my head.
Yeah. Okay.
That's,
yeah.
And Trent's gonna stand up, kind of brush himself off, and hold out his hand, and a little bit unlike the first time he held out his hand.
Trent pulls out his hand from a bag.
It's just a hand.
Did you know on top of collecting teeth, I collect hands?
A hand of Vecna. This thing.
And instead of like how he gripped Coda's hand to be like a threat last time, this time it's like a handshake of like, I want to work together and I want to keep everybody safe. We might not trust each other, but we can.
This is so cute.
So he's just kind of holding out his hand.
Yeah, Coda puts out his hand and firm handshake. I'm tempted to do like a predator handshake where we grab each other's wrists. Man, but no, just...
actually, Trent unnoticingly pulls out the silver knife and like cuts his hand to like blood brother pact. No.
Oh, I was like, wait, hold on, wait. The dagger doesn't whisper to you, Trent.
Yeah, I think I'd be on board with that, except for the fact that I think my blood might have something to do with giving people lycanthropy. So in case
Oh,
it
that's
happens
right.
to me, I won't do that.
But yeah, so Trent kind of nods and feels awkward because he's never been that kind of open with anybody. I mean, not even Honey or Tice kind of know any of that stuff. So he's just gonna kind of, walk away. Like,
Aw,
just conversation over.
that was really wholesome. Okay, cool. Okay, Coda was.
I told you guys weren't gonna know.
I don't know, it's just cute.
For real.
Everyone's like, oh, okay. The long con. Coda, what are you doing anything fun in particular on your watch?
Okay, question.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll ask you a question. The old vampire king who's apparently dead.
Yes.
How well is he known? Would Coda know what he looks like?
What he looks like?
Or know a description of what he looks like?
Probably
curious.
at least a description.
Okay,
He was pretty famous, especially because he was the one that did the initial deal with King Holoman's dad back in the day. So like he's like technically like a big public figure. He's just a vampire.
Yeah.
But yeah, like there's definitely, and I'm sure there's probably like drawings and paintings and shit. So actually, why don't we do a history check to see how much you know? Because you are a lore bard after all, correct? Yeah.
Yeah.
While they're rolling that, maybe my lore's off. Did King Holoman make that deal with? Was it his dad or was it King Hol? I thought it was.
No, it was King Holoman's
I thought
dad.
his dad had already died.
Oh, you're right. You are right. King Rakog died, and then after there was gonna be some craziness, but instead they ended up making a deal.
Because, like,
Yeah.
I was about to say
Yeah.
part of like Tice's whole like the war was gonna start was like
No,
this
that's my
10-year-old
bad.
made
That's
this
my bad.
deal
No,
and
you're
now-
so
okay.
right. Yeah, it was the kid after, and it's because the dad died, the king, and then one of the second generation vampires died, which ended up wiping out a fuck ton of people. So essentially, or a fuck ton of vampires. But essentially, the fucking the guy's name who's now I can't think of, the main vampire guy, he ended up making a meeting with King Holoman and his advisors at the time, and then coming together with that deal to like stop everyone from just fucking dying. Oryx Aloth, that's what it is. Okay, sorry, what did you roll?
I haven't rolled yet. So technically, I still have inspiration from my really
Yep.
good lichen pun last time.
You can
So,
totally do
roll.
that. Hi, Rivers.
17 plus 4, so that's 21.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, yeah, you have probably a pretty vivid description of this guy. He's just got like, this is honestly pretty fucking classic if we're gonna be honest. He's got like really long, dark hair, very gaunt, very tall, lanky kind of fella. He's elvish in appearance. Kind of hard to say just because he's so fucking old and is a vampire also.
Okay.
But yeah, you know some stuff, some things.
I'll keep that information for later in
Okay.
case I have a better reason to use the blink spell.
Sure. Ow.
Cool.
Okay, cool. Is that all you were doing, was just trying to
I was
think
just
about that?
checking out,
Okay, sweet. Second watch is usually Honey Hills, right? Until Tice takes the
Honey.
last one, is it?
Yep.
Usually?
Yeah,
Okay.
Honey does too because she only needs a small chunk for
Okay. Sure.
Yeah, so when she like wakes up for her watch, does it look like, is it like obvious that like Trent and Coda are on amicable terms? and they're civil with
I
each
guess it's
other?
kind of up to them, but it sounded
They
like
laying on
Trent
the ground
kind of
holding
just,
hands.
it sounded
We're
like,
we're sleeping like otters holding each other's hands.
oh my god.
Yeah.
It sounded
We're
like
making it
Trent
as
kind
soon
of
as you
walked
wake.
off, but I could be incorrect.
Yeah, I mean, I walked away just to kind of like watch the other side of the camp.
Sure.
Like, But like,
Yeah, I think we're not as far away when we're sleeping, and we don't seem as tense, perhaps.
Okay.
I certainly don't.
Yeah, so Honey will just kind of like see that and just kind of go, okay. And so as she like sits down for her watch, the first half of her watch, I should say, she's gonna pull out the letters from Mom and Da.
Okay.
And she's like reading through her dad's again. It's like, okay, yeah. Just trying to discern if there's anything that like he wrote in there that like is different from his regular manner of speech, to basically just try and figure out like, was Mom right saying that he's ill? Or is he just really good at sounding like how he normally does to fool me?
It's been a really long time since you've been home.
Yeah.
Feels weird to have you roll insight on a letter, but I'm gonna have you do it anyway. So roll
Could
insight.
be like investigation, but
Okay, I'll insight check this letter.
I just feel like insight's more like trying to glean like the purpose behind things. So I feel like that one makes a little more sense. And it's not like you're necessarily doing it on the letter. It's more like you're comparing it to like how you remember your dad being and how this letter is written.
22.
Oh, Jesus. So just kind of like going through the letter and going through like your memories and stuff, he's always kind of like been the type of guy to not really tell you if something's wrong, but you don't really know. But your mom's also like kind of manipulative, so like it would make sense that she would just say some shit like that to get you home. But if it were true, your dad wouldn't tell you, like, you know what I mean? Like it's like the weird kind of like either way you're sort of fucked in like which one you should go with, because she would use that as like a bargaining chip, true or false, and he probably wouldn't have told you because he's like kind of more the type of guy to be like, oh no, I don't have any problems right now, how are you, like, you know what I mean, like kind of deal. So I don't think you're gonna get too much actual information from that regardless of the role, but that's kind of the situation going through the brain right now.
Okay. So after kind of like sitting there thinking about it and coming to said realization, she'll tuck her mom's letter away, kind of like crumpling it up and like stuffing it in her pouch because fuck Mom.
Okay.
Reading her dad's letter again. She'll just kind of like hold her. I really hope you're okay. And like the rest of her watch, not like the rest of it, but like after the bit with the letters, she's gonna try and pray to, and not try to pray, but she's gonna pray to Mirlo.
Okay.
Trying to see if the connection, as it were, is not as staticky as it was. If he even responds.
Sure.
Just kind of. I mean, I know what I'm supposed to do, but I mean, I'm not looking for you to hold my hand or anything, but I gotta be honest with you, I don't really know where we're supposed to be going, what we're supposed to be doing. There's so many, there's too much, too many options, as it were. And now Mom possibly says that Dad is sick. I don't know about all that. There's a lot clouding my head right now, and I just want to know something, anything, some semblance of direction, I think. But I mean, you're a god and you're probably too busy for all that. But if you're listening, it would be appreciated. And she'll just sit there.
Roll me a religion check.
Ooh.
1. You're an atheist.
No.
What'd you roll?
I rolled a nat 1. I don't think I have inspiration.
You hear for just a minute. You hear, honey, Joel, and that's it.
Going through a tunnel.
I'm sorry, I think I'm breaking up right now.
I literally, because I rolled with guidance. I rolled a 1 on my d4 and a 1 on my d4.
Oh, that's so sad. And you know what's funny is I rolled for the DC because I was like, I don't know what to make this. I rolled a 4, so you just had to beat a 4.
I mean, technically modded, I would have beat a 4.
Well, damn. Okay. Well, that's your Is there anything else you want to do during your watch?
After just barely hearing anything, she's gonna get a little fired up. Her eyes glow golden, like no whites of her eyes, they're just pure gold.
Okay.
Yellow across her face. I can't fucking believe this. I can't get anywhere. Nothing's going right. I can't even talk to my fucking god. I'm just tired. I'm just tired of this. Whatever. Fucking try to get another night. And then she like calms back down. She's just gonna spend the rest of watch in dead silence, just observing.
Sure. Okay. Let me know when it's cold blue.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Soon TM.
Okay, so you are done with your watch then, yes? So we are switching over to Tice. Tice, anything you're doing during your watch?
Oh yeah, I'd like to kill Coda.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm good. I don't have any plans.
No plans. Okay, so after you kind of are aware that everyone should be about fully rested. Everyone gets up, we're all together. What the fuck are you doing? Where are you going? What is happening?
Okay, so once everybody's awake, so wait, is it nighttime again?
I would
is it, like,
say, because it was like fucking dawn, so about like 6. Probably like afternoon, like 3-ish, probably.
Okay. And then was the information shared with the party that there was the sighting in Villainese of Lenora?
Did you tell people about that, Tice?
Oh, that I saw?
Yeah, you knew that there was like some weird ritual thing going on.
I didn't say it within the game, but I probably would have said it.
Okay.
You would have said it by now. Okay.
I would have
Okay.
relayed that.
Cool.
So once like everybody's like waking up and all like situated, Honey's gonna like look to Tice. So did we want to go to Villainese? Because I feel like we should turn around while we can before we get too far.
I wouldn't turn around. We could take the long way.
Okay, well, here's your map.
Yeah, I need the
Because
map.
you're like here.
Well, the problem is, so here's the issue, right? If we go back the way we came, we're gonna run back into trouble.
But what if? Okay, I'm assuming somebody has a map on them and it's pulled
Yeah.
out right now.
You guys probably have a map at this
So
point,
wait,
I imagine.
About where are we at again?
I would say you're like just on the side of the lake here.
Oh, okay.
Well, so if we go the rest of the way around the lake and we cut through the forest, like we just go straight down and then go to Villainese that way, we wouldn't be backtracking the same way. So we'd still be skirting around. Plus,
Yeah, I just don't want to go straight back the way we
no.
came.
But I'm saying if we're gonna go to Villainese, we should probably go now. It's the only other place that I can think of going. Which I don't know.
We could go to Maravine if you wanted to reconnect with your god.
it feels selfish of me to ask that of everyone. We've been back like thrice now. I mean, fuck's sake.
We're not exactly got speed.
Well, as much as I don't like the gods, having you be half crippled isn't the most convenient way of doing things. So it is an option.
Well, I mean, if we go back to Maravon, we could still cut back through the forest. We could still go that way, just not
Yeah.
back to Nomilidir. About from where we are, about how long would it take for us to get to Maravon?
You have your horses this time.
Yeah,
About
they're like war horses, from what I'm gathering.
about like 2-3 days.
That's
Okay.
doable.
Yeah. Okay.
Also, we do need to discuss the evening.
It's not tonight. It is tomorrow night.
It is.
Because we started our long rest on the morning of 11 pre-sol, so
Yep.
we're still on 11 pre-sol. It's the afternoon
Yep.
now. So it's not,
It happens the night of the 12th,
yeah, not like as it becomes the 12.
like the 12th going into the 13th.
Yeah. Also, with traveling, I know we just kind of like ran through the night just to kind of get a head start. Do we only want to travel for like get a little bit farther and then kind of like reset our clocks so that way we travel during the daytime
Oh, okay. I see
and
what you're talking
bed at night? I figured that might be easier, at least for this first bout, so we can kind of reset and then
You
Go to
moved the map.
So
God damn it! But yeah, we could do that. We could just because
What's the
what? It's
map?
like,
Give us the
Oh,
Jerry, let's
sorry.
wait for the map.
Sorry.
The map. God damn it!
I'm going over
Please.
people's pictures and stuff. I was like, pretty
That's not
pictures.
important.
Look at
Yeah,
Jade's
that's what
art.
we look like.
unless we want to stay traveling during the night just for the next couple of days, so in that case, if worse comes to worse, something happens during the night of the wild moon, you
Well,
still have the day to then rest.
I actually, the idea of like sleeping during the day for the next couple days,
Or
because
we-
that way, if we're awake at night on a moon, then we'll be awake to whatever. Like we won't have to worry about watches, and we can just shackle Coda. And that way, if we have it's more of if we have a fight, we could just
Mhm.
relinquish and hope for the best.
Yeah. Not have to
Assuming
worry
it-
about like exhaustion and whatnot. But also
So,
like
That's not a
it's not
terrible.
just me who's going to be wilding out.
So we could just take
Hopefully-
another
He's gonna
rest.
be wild now.
Take another
Got a
rest in the
dog
morning.
in me.
Yeah, Coda.
Yes.
Is there anything that we need to do to help you be okay through this wild moon?
Want me to knock you unconscious right before it happens?
You could try that. I mean,
I mean, I only work for about an hour.
yeah.
The best that I've got is hold person, but I don't really feel like doing that to you.
Well,
Are you a person in
Um,
that state?
let's.
Also, do you have a
let's see.
tail? I was also curious about that.
How fluffy
Um,
are you?
How fluffy are you? Do you like getting
Um,
pets, scratches?
My fur gets wet and then dries. It gets really fluffy.
I'm just
Early.
picturing like when they blow dry those like little white dogs.
Yeah, I look like a feather duster. But I
Almost made me
went
spit my
actually.
fucking drink out.
Yeah, no, I went.
You
so
dick.
for the wild moon, there's a case where I wolf out, but still have this beautiful, personality and just fully conscious, and I won't hurt you unless you do something to piss me off anyway. In which case, it would be a very bad choice to piss me off. But then there's also the situation where I do a full wolf out, in which case, no, I'm not really a guy. I'm kind of just a wolf that used to have my body. So, in which case, please, whole person, try not to hurt me too bad. But like, if you need to get me on the ground and like just knocked out, so be it. Not just for your sakes, but if I go running off and hurt someone else, that would be pretty bad.
Well, okay, so wild moon would be more okay, but when it comes to blood moon, what?
Yeah.
would you ask us to do?
Best case scenario is when I'm able to find some sort of ruin or some situation where there is an actual box that I can lock myself in one way or another. Very fortunate if you can find like a ruined castle or something, but that's 1 in a million. I have my own sort of rituals. They're more tradition than actual. They help to an extent, but for a blood moon, it's just sort of the tradition of it all.
Okay.
Be
Well,
more of a DM question. Is it a time-based thing, or is it like a light-based thing? Like, could we just hide Coda, like dig a hole?
No, that don't really work, my dog.
Just put me inside.
Can we just
My
like
wolf, you mean?
put him in a
DM,
yeah?
DM question.
Yeah.
Is the blood moon like the Zelda blood moons where they only last for like
No, it's the whole night.
Blood moon rises again.
That being
Please
said,
be
the idea of
careful.
burying Coda isn't terrible. Just like neck up. It'd be uncomfortable. It would suck.
How would you dig?
It's really not a bad idea.
But because then if you didn't bad change, we could just dig you back out. But if you go full feral, we could
you're stuck in the ground.
You got some time.
we could just toss meat here or something.
Just throwing fucking like bacon.
We make him
bits.
we make him a vegan dog. We throw him veggies.
Oh
instead.
my god.
Throwing tofu at me.
Tofu toss.
Yeah. Burying is not a terrible idea, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm kind of interesting.
I guess I've never had anyone to bury me, but I've also
It's not the worst pitch I've
I'm
heard.
pretty good at digging holes. Just typically, there's a couple of things that being a Lycan sort of helps you be good at: digging holes, identifying butts, chasing squirrels.
Do you like pets?
Do
Do you like pets?
Like,
Oh, as in the action.
Like little head scratches.
I mean,
No, fuck
Behind the
cats
ear.
and dogs.
when in a situation in which it's not a patronizing thing, for sure. Yeah, I like a good head scratch. Be like,
Trent will walk up to Kodo right now and start scratching behind Kodo's ear.
Okay.
Your foot starts
all-
going. No, I'm just kidding.
Hey,
I said not now.
Yeah, just wait. Just gonna warn me before that. Yeah. Okay. I would. Yeah.
okay.
Ask first. Okay.
I want to ask Kodo a
Hat
question.
or stranger.
Quick. How much of yourself is there when you change? Like, how much of Koda leaves?
Like Blood
And
Moon
it's
style
just-
would be.
yeah.
I don't really remember what happens. Yeah.
We couldn't
The
try
only-
to convince you of anything.
No. That's a good question. Loon, it's not that Coda's enraged, it's more that they're an animal, so they can't really be convinced.
The Blood Moon
Speak
one-
with animals.
The
Actually,
Blood Moon
we
one
did
is
say that calm
tricky.
motions. If
So
it was a Blood Moon, we could cast calm
Yeah.
motions to
Blood
give them another chance
Moon,
to roll.
it's probably not gonna work. Blood Moon is you're like going for blood. Like that's it.
Blood of the
Like it
Blood
doesn't
Moon.
matter who's there, who friend, foe, dog,
Yeah.
cat, squirrel, what have you. You're
Blood
ripping
Moon,
and
I
tearing.
wake up.
Mom,
And
Dad.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
do still have
the-
a save. It's just a way higher DC. But aside from that, like, yeah.
Yeah, Blood Moon's like my only evidence of what happened the night before is how
Mhm.
much blood is on my hands and how many bodies are next to my body, next to my feet. Like,
Yeah, Blood Moon's rough. T-Round.
Right.
When werewolves slash, is that like slashing damage? Like their claws?
well, okay, yeah. So it's a slashing damage. The Blood Moon, I would never do this on my own volition, but Blood Moon, any moon that I'm not in control of, you would have to be extra careful with biting because if I bite you, there's a slim but still chance that you could be infected as well.
You know.
I'm just
You're
saying.
resistant to all of it. is the answer to your question.
Yeah, that's what I'm
is
raised.
it-
Like,
hold
not
on.
resistant to the disease, but like slashing.
No.
damaging.
No.
Well,
I
bite
know,
is
but
good.
isn't it technically? Are you? You'd have to look at the
magic
wording.
doesn't affect it.
Okay, it
It
doesn't.
doesn't matter if
Okay,
it's magic
okay,
or
okay.
It's busted. Barbarians are busted, by the way. So in case anyone in the
we
audience
figured that
trying to
out.
figure
We
what they
figured that
wanna
out.
play,
I'm just-
It's just psychic
barbarians.
damage that they don't
just-
get nullified, right?
Well, no, it's
It's
just
like
it's
any other
slashing,
magic
piercing,
stuff.
and
Anything physical,
slashing, piercing,
basically.
and bludgeoning, unless you're the bear
damage,
one,
yeah.
and then it's only psychic. And then if you pick a Kalishtar as your race, then you're resistant to everything, and that's
Disgusting. Disgusting.
Disgusting.
Oh, would you look at that? Look at what I am. No, I'm kidding.
You're not. I was gonna say you're a liar.
I'm not.
I'm looking at it right now. Everyone can see.
But basically,
Hey, man.
I'm just gonna offer that, like, if things get out of hand, I can just try and tackle Coda while enraged, take half damage, half of the Ancestral Guardian, and Spirit Shield to keep my
Okay.
friends safe.
Sounds like a good.
Like last
strategy.
resort. Last
Yeah,
resort.
no, for sure.
My
Um,
assumption is werewolves aren't resistant to fire damage, and I'll just go to town.
yeah, no. If anything, like the.
I'll
foe would
just
make it
go
worse.
to town.
Um,
Worst case scenario, I get, it'll be a 300 gold piece mistake, and we'll go out with our lives.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck.
Tice is gonna send Coda to a farm upstate.
He's gonna send him to the Shadow Realm just to bring him back.
Okay, well, to be fair, if Honey can spare the dying, we don't have to waste the diamond.
That's true. That's true. That's very true.
Question: if Coda dies and casts Blink, do I then teleport back to the mortal realm for like 10 seconds?
Sure.
Or-
I
hey,
don't give a fuck.
It's a better situation. Luna, hold on. Do I go to double limbo?
No, there's no double limbo.
Do I make
Just
double
the
limbo
one
count?
limbo. There's
It's-
just the one limbo.
Limbo cannon.
Oh my god, it's not canon. There's
It's,
no
it's
double.
limbo to the plane of limbo.
No, there's.
Oh,
It's
you
not
die
a
in
thing.
limbo, you go to double
Limbology, the
limbo.
study of
And the-
limbo.
There's only one limbo.
Four
Oh,
limbos later.
So then, yeah, I guess, like looking to everybody.
So we're going to Maravine.
If that is all right with everyone.
That's fine.
How long will it take to get to Maryland?
Like
It'll
2,
take
3
about
days.
2 free days.
Okay, so we'll at least have some time in between there where this can happen. And we,
Yeah.
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 We're not taking somebody who
No.
can change.
Unpopulated area.
You're taking a werewolf to wolf out in the middle of like a town of like fucking gnomes and
Gnomes and
halflings.
And one 15-foot tall giant.
Yeah, they're all bite sized. They're little snack
This
sized.
is just the Shire.
Yeah.
This is just the Shire.
It literally
pretty
is the
much.
Shire, but with wine.
Yeah, no, pretty much Honey Hills teleported away from her home to grow up in the Shire, which is what I wish would happen to me in real life.
Fantastic.
Where a big woman lives. And
Okay.
doesn't-
We should have a Lord.
Um,
They should make a Lord of the Rings sitcom of just a bunch of like young hobbits goofing around in the Shire. Just like
Sitcom.
No.
There's a laugh track, though. I'm not watching it.
quit making the new Rings of Power and to give us a
A feel good
Uh-huh.
gnome
Samwise
sitcom.
Yes.
sitcom.
What's the deal with tavern food?
Oh my
sorry.
god.
God, not a Hobbit's
Seinfeld.
Well, literally.
If,
What's the deal with airplane food?
what, eagle food? No, what if there was so the followers of Demurtus, right? What if there was like a challenge where they try and die and then they try and die in limbo, and then every time they die in a different level of limbo, they go lower and lower, and it's like you play limbo. How low can you go?
That was a really fun hypothetical. That's not gonna happen.
Like a really fun hypothetical that was for a very bad pun. And I said the pun, and
I know I heard it. I just ignored it.
So yeah.
I played the laugh track.
I need to be sitcom.
Right. Shall we get going then?
Shall.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, we're not actively going.
Tice is gone.
This is the conversation while we were like.
Tice is like a mile down
we
the
just
road.
like woken up. And everything.
Me and Tice are racing.
Anything you guys want to do before you leave camp and head off towards Maravine?
Honey Hills would like to speak with animals and talk to the frat pack.
Sick. Okay.
Trent is gonna kiss their new boyfriend Coda. No.
Wow, that changed real fast. It was
Wow,
just
I don't know.
repressed
Yeah, I was
homosexuality all along.
Yeah.
Internalized
Was it-
homophobia into.
Was it ever internalized? Look at how much pink Trent wears.
It's very true.
In denial. You were in denial.
The true fairy now.
The truth. Get out. Honey's gonna rock up with her fucking bag of salt cubes and just gonna afternoon, gents.
Sup, little mama? How's it going?
I fucking love this every time. It's such a confidence boost. Alright, so I got some sugar cubes. Right, so I've got some sugar cubes for yous, and we're about to get going. We finally figured out where we're gonna go.
Tight,
she's gonna-
tight. Where's the party?
She's grabbing out the sugar cubes, and she's kind of giving them to
Maravine would be a good place to have a horse party.
to Chad, Brad, Brian, and Dylan.
Yeah.
Right, so we're actually gonna pop on to Maravine for a bit.
Oh, hell yeah. Dylan's been there before. He said it's real nice.
Nice, yeah. I actually I kind of grew up there, and I actually made some of the wines, so I might be able to, if you wanted some pink toe from, the winery, I might be
I
able to snag
don't
you
know
some.
what wine is, but I'm down to try anything once, man.
I mean, you like alcohol, yeah.
You like jazz.
I don't really know what alcohol is either, but
horse is
I
not
am
friendly.
down to try anything once, as long as there's some sugar cubies and some apples there, maybe some
Oh, yeah.
carrots.
Oh yeah.
Do they like
Why
grapes?
don't you dunk one like in one of those liquids you were talking about, and we'll
Perfect.
get real
Just a
litty.
wet sugar cube.
Yeah.
Just
It's just gonna melt.
Yeah, and there is
Give the horses the cold one.
Oh, that'd be.
Oh fuck!
wild.
Ice breath horses.
Real. Yeah, so I know I just gave you sugar cubes. Did y'all want some apples or carrots? I got also like some berries if you want to like cleanse the palate a little bit.
All right, little mom, I'm gonna stop you right there. I'm never gonna turn down an apple. Anytime you got an apple and you're like, hey, you think
middle of
you
talking.
think Dylan
in the
wants an
middle of-
apple?
I said like in the middle of him saying that, she's gonna just like put an apple in his mouth.
Okay, yeah, he just see what I'm saying is like anytime I'm super down to eat an apple.
Yeah, she'll
New
Pop
challenge.
apples and the
Get
rest of
so
it.
many apples that the horse will say no. Or explode. One of the two.
Too many apples, dog.
It'll go to your thighs, and then you'll blow up.
Oh my god.
I do want to warn you. There is my friend lives in Maravine. She is a 15-foot tall giant.
Oh
So-
my. That's a large
Barbie.
woman.
she has the heart of a little folk.
Big mama.
I swear it. Big mama.
If she's big with like a little heart, does that mean she's kind of an asshole or something? Or
No. She's very kind and very sweet.
Alright,
Like,
cool. Sure.
well, I just want to give you that warning because I mean I don't know how many giants you've lot encountered, but I wanted.
Chad said he fought one time, but I kind of don't believe him, so I don't know.
Right. Well, alright. I think we're gonna get ready to set up in just a mo then. Is there anything y'all need? Your main's okay? Need?
I think we're good. We're just ready to party. And if this is gonna get us to the party, like, let's hop to it. You know what I mean?
Perfect. Let's do it. And then Honey Hills is gonna like drop every
Okay.
mess. Honey Hills is gonna drop speak with animals, and then like, all right, everyone, the boys are ready to go. So
The
yeah, let's-
boys.
Yeah, this is literally Honey Hills and the boys.
You are surrounded by penises currently.
Yes, this is very much testosterone fest.
And Tice has the largest.
Oh my god.
Well, for now, just wait till the wild moon, eh?
That's your special power during the wild moon, Tice.
I was gonna ask a question. I decided not to for my own sanctity.
Oh, now you're gonna ask.
I was gonna say you
Well,
can't just.
Does it switch to a more lupine form, or are we gonna get a little red rocket? Is it...
Yeah, what's the nothing mechanic?
Oh, no nodding. Get that shit out of here.
Hey, what? Moon,
Oh
what do
my
I have to roll
God.
for docking?
Yeah, you don't
Is
have
it
to roll
usually a-
anything. Why don't you just? What happens to
Just
your?
make
What
it
happens
up.
to your dick during the moon?
Flip a coin.
What happens to your
Is it like a
Oh
satyr
my
too?
God.
Is it just always?
I'm not gonna lie, I don't know a lot
Ow.
about
Is it just
Yeah, what
always
happens
loud
to your
and proud?
clothes? What happened to your
They,
clothes when you see that?
come off.
God.
Oh.
How many pairs of clothes do you have?
I don't usually wear them when I transform. Because I
Oh,
don't
so we're gonna
like
see it
it.
before
It's a nice
and after
shirt.
transfer.
We'll be able to
I wear a
compare.
loincloth with, like stretches because I'm not completely indecent, but
Trent will walk up to Coda and be like, "If you want me to save you the embarrassment, I'll also take my clothes off."
Oh my God.
you know what? That's actually fine. You know what?
We can just
That's
take our
okay.
clothes off together and hug in the moonlight.
If this is a
Naked
canon
wrestling.
con- I was like, if this is a canon conversation, Honey Hills is gonna get very beat red and like, because virgin.
Virgin.
Just cross that away.
Raise your hand if you're a virgin in the campaign.
In the campaign.
Yeah.
Nah, Tice
Trent is
fucks.
Oh yeah.
Come on. Come on.
Awkward.
Did
bar
Coda
movement.
lose
Look
it
at
to a
this fucking
woman
guy.
or a what? Werewolf?
A woman wolf. I don't know.
We're woman.
Werewoman. Yeah, there you go.
Okay, let's get on the road.
For a full moon, I turn into a lady.
Or is-
What a twist. It's actually he just turns into a Karen.
I'm not a Karen.
Hide your managers.
Okay. Alright, so we are heading towards Maravine. Was there anything else? What are you doing on your journeys? Are you looking for anything? Are you doing anything in particular? Like what's the vibe?
Oh. Somebody
let's
have
say we're
something.
trotting. No.
We're trotting.
We're trotting.
Trotting.
The frat pack
Oh,
is trotting.
We're on a horse. Okay. I was gonna say, can I search for a cool rock or I'm on a horse?
I
guess
mean-
then I'd have to get off the horse.
This
I'm
is
talking
Hell,
to
let's
this
do it
one
anyway.
point on our
Wait,
ride.
wait, hold on.
Roll for cool
Couldn't you
rock?
mage hand?
I could mage hand to pick up a cool rock.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, roll for cool rocks. Huh. 4.
Oh. It's just I don't know, they all look pretty boring. Not seeing anything
I'm
cool.
gonna pick up one.
Uh,
I'm gonna pick up a very
okay.
small pebble.
Okay, you have a small
At
pebble.
one point, I'd like to talk to Tice.
Okay, you can kind of
I
ride
know.
your horse up next to him and stuff.
Yeah. So Trent is going to talk to Tice, which I kind of already established, but my brain shut
You're fine.
Hey, Tice. And I kind of want to make so I know Tice likes to get ahead of everybody. Are we ahead of everyone, or are the other two? I'd like to be ahead of everyone.
I'm probably a little bit like 30 feet ahead.
Okay.
It depends on what time this is. If we are traveling in the night, if we're traveling in the night, I want to be close to everybody.
It's
No,
I
this
don't-
is still like the
I'm-
afternoon.
'Cause
Yeah.
I don't want to get jumped. But if this is
Yeah.
like early in our travel, then I'll be a little bit ahead. Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, yeah. So Trent's gonna come up to Tice, and he's gonna kind of start looking over, and he's gonna be like, "So, did you figure anything out in the temple last night?"
Did I tell you I was going to the temple?
I mean, he went to town with you.
Oh,
Yeah.
you did. Okay. Well, I found out we were wanted.
That much was understood.
Yeah.
Did anything happen? Kind of like what happened with Honey.
I mean, it was. I touched a thing
Yes.
and felt
It seems
felt a weird like vibration from it, but I don't have any similar effect to before, at least that I know of.
Okay. I kind of also heard that you had a moment with my stuff. Well, and something happened to it. Remember when I left my bag in the room that one night?
I talked to a bag because you had talked. I'll be honest with you, nothing happened. Nothing happened. It's totally normal. No, I was curious if it was like a universal thing. So I just said like, "Yo," I completely forgot what I said. But I think I just said like hi or something and didn't get anything back.
I'm just worried. A lot of stuff's happened ever since I kind of fumbled.
Do you want me to
with,
touch your box? Is that what you're saying?
No. There's a lot of other things you could touch.
Not a texting.
Do you want me to touch your box? God.
How knowledgeable are you on magical weapons?
On magical weapons?
Yeah.
I'm gonna look at my Arcana score. I'm all right. I would say I'm proficient. My knowledge of magical weapons.
Since we kind of can see that something happens when you touch magical things, what's the chance you could check out this sword for me?
No, it touches sword. I don't know if it has to be a divine thing, but I'll try it. Do you want me to attune to it?
No, I want to figure out
know.
how to make it less wanting to murder Coda.
Oh. So it spoke to you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make an Arcana check.
Okay,
This is one of those. Jerry kind of knows this. Like, if a weapon can talk, that's a pretty powerful beast. Okay, I rolled a natural one. I don't know anything.
Nah, that's weird, dude.
Weird, man. I guess I could try talking to it. I've never heard of a talking sword before.
I just wanted to see if you could do anything. I didn't want you to like drain the magic out of it, but if we could drain out the murder Coda part of it, that would have been more ideal.
I don't
know if I want Tice to
I
suck
guess
it up.
what did it tell you? Like, what did it talk to you about? Was it specifically focused on one werewolf?
I don't think it is. I think it's more like it just wants
like, could you just persuade it to want to kill? Like, I feel like you had like some initial negative energy towards Coda that it probably just leaned into. Like,
that's probably true.
If you just go like, hey, this one's off limits, but the next werewolf that comes up,
that's all yours.
Take it. We're gonna take it out.
Get her out of there.
I've actually kind of thought about doing that. I just kind of want to wait
Go
until we're in a
hunting for
situation.
werewolves.
Trent,
Also,
werewolf
specifically
hunter.
werewolves, or is it like fiends? Because that's kind of.
I think it's just like what we've been dealing with, like werewolves, vampires,
And
the
Gorgon.
undead.
I think it's just those three, right?
No undead Gorgons, though. Yeah.
Surely it's
okay.
affected by
Gorgon.
silver.
I don't think you're. Here, let me pull him out and ask him. What do you think of this guy? I pulled my sword out.
Oh, you're
and asked
asking
him what he
about like
thinks.
Tice.
Yeah.
Probably just mildly racist towards me.
Despicable.
Spits on it.
But
Do
he
you
can
want him
live.
dead? Oh, okay. He seems to like you and puts the sword away.
Despicable, but he can live. Yeah, he likes you. It's great.
Wow. I never had the recognition from a sword before. Not surprised.
Even I haven't gotten that recognition. Yeah, okay. Well, since it doesn't seem we can get anywhere with this, I'm just going to try that. Yeah. Just kind of talk to it and kind of keep Coda off limits.
Okay.
But yeah, thanks, Dice.
My resplendent wisdom.
Are you actually talking to the sword right now, or what do you?
I'll probably back away from Coda
No,
just to
talking
not.
me.
Sure.
Yeah, I don't want to be around Coda, cause like what? It's I forgot to write how far away it. 100 feet. Well, it's always gonna glow then.
Yeah, pretty much.
So I'm gonna pull it out, but I'm gonna be like 30 feet behind the group away.
Okay, sounds good. Okay, swords out.
But if anyone wants to do anything before up into the sword.
I would say so. Tice is still ahead of the group since it's still daylight. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess Dakota and Honey Hill's riding side by side. She doesn't really say anything, but like the energy around her, instead of just like the air around her feels a little bit colder, and there's nothing like that looks like noticeably different right now, but that is a thing that if Coda's paying attention, Coda would know that. She seems very like the actual like frigid cold.
You've changed form too, right? Since the last couple sessions?
I haven't changed forms at all.
You haven't?
No. It's usually like hints of like if there's like a flare up of an emotion, you'll see it across her cheeks.
Yeah, there hasn't been like a full shift.
No, there's not been a full shift. But that's the only thing I want to add.
I guess with a passive perception of like 13, is that something that Coda would just sort of get the vibe off, or he'd have to actually?
I feel like you'd have to like be focused on something like that. Because I don't know, you might be like, oh, it's cold right now, but if you're riding next to each other, I don't think you're going to assume that it's because of Honey Hills.
No, I think Coda's like, oh, bit of a breeze, eh?
Yeah.
Just Coda actually say that.
We've been nippy out today, huh?
Yeah. Oh, wish I had long sleeve.
What do you mean? You don't have any arms. It's fine.
She's as soon as Chris says, she'll look down at her arms real quick and then like back up. Yeah, nice breeze in it.
Honey Hills, where those spotches are, it's kind of got like a weird, like bluish white glow to it right now.
Under the leaves.
Yep. Like you can, like it's on you. Like you can see it kind of peeking through.
Yeah.
Are all the leaves still attached?
Right now.
Winter. Okay, so they're all still there.
Yeah. They're all still there right now.
Cool.
Yeah, she's
Yeah, Coda's not. He's not that confident. Unfortunately, he's kind of dumb.
No.
But we love him.
We love him. Yeah, and she's just gonna keep riding, making idle chit chat.
Sure.
Has Coda mentioned his rock collecting at all?
No, you've been there.
You probably picked up on it.
All of the times. You've been stood next to me all of the times except for like maybe one time I've collected a rock.
So yeah, as they're riding, she'll just kind of how goes the Nevin of the Rocks and whatnot?
I've got 4 rocks.
Oh, did you draw them?
That's so cool.
Oh my god, that's so cute.
Yeah, it's going good. Just a little hobby, I guess. So keeps my mind off things sometimes when I'm thinking too big. Just like, that's a pretty rock. Just helps ground me. Pun.
Yeah. How did you come to pick up the hobby, or was it just kind of happened?
I don't know, if you spend enough time with your face in the dirt, you start looking around and that's a pretty rock. That's what I think.
Well, if I find any pretty rocks, I'll make sure to get them to you.
I mean, you could start your own collection, we could collect together if you want.
Get a room.
Like a millisecond, some pink goes across her cheeks. Really? You, I mean, if
I don't own all these rocks. Just like,
it's God's water, bro. Nobody owns the water.
God of rocks. I don't know.
Well, I mean, it's nature's rocks. You're just admiring them. But
yeah.
I mean, if you're asking me to join you in your hobby, I wouldn't mind. But if you're not, then I won't.
No. It's low cost, easy to maintain,
Little investment.
Yeah, if you get sick of it, you could give them to me. You could throw them on the ground. It's not littering. You could skip them across a thing. You know, I used to have more rocks than I do now. I had to use some of them to get out of some sticky situations and whatnot. Yeah?
Pocket rocks.
Pocket rocks.
Stand. You said skipping
Pocket
rocks, eh?
pebbles.
Yeah, you know, you go to a big river. You gotta get your the rock has to river rocks are best because you need the smooth
Yeah.
situation. River rocks are wonderful distractions as well if you throw them into fires because the air bubbles inside of them expand and explode like gunshots. And so that's a real thing about
What's a
river rocks.
gun?
Guns exist in this. I don't know if they do.
Do they?
Sorry, I don't know if they do. But
Oh, you
Yeah,
said
silver
that,
bullet.
as if you were asking us.
No.
cannons, cannon.
I have a Glock.
If you have to ask, the answer is yes.
Okay, next bad guy's gonna have a shotty.
I got 200 pumped in the face.
Yeah, and you just if you hit it just right, the rock does little jumpies across the water, and if you're good enough, like me, you can get like 6 or 7 jumpies, and then it sinks.
Jumpies.
Oh, I've never done that.
Going near when we go back down towards Villanese, we're gonna go next to a river, a big lake, right? If we go past there, I'll teach you how to skip stones.
Beach episode. Rock skipping.
Lake
Lakefront.
episode.
Yeah,
Like lakefront episode.
Trent looks great in a Speedo.
Yeah, we run down into the beach, but it's all like really sharp rocks on the beach. Like,
We start off with a really nice Baywatch run, and then we step on rocks, and it's just.
I'm picturing the
Yeah.
Baywatch run, but then as soon as you get to the water, you realize that the bottom's all muck and your foot gets caught in it, and you just.
Perfect. That'd be really cool. You sound like you enjoyed it a lot, and it sounds a lot of fun. Yeah, I don't have many fun hobbies like that. I mean, I just stomp grapes to make wine, and
She
took care of-
stomp.
I took care of doves and what have you. Actually, I mean, I like taking care of animals. And she'll move her staff to show Coda the like carvings in it. So you've seen you might have seen my bird Mary. I think maybe at least when he brought me some letters.
Mary dropped a letter on us, right? So
Yeah. Miri is the dove that brought me a letter. Yeah. So that's Miri. That's actually the first first dove I saved. So that's the why he's at the top there. And then there was this absolutely gorgeous cat. She got stuck in a trap. And one of my cats is tearing up the carpet right now.
That's the trap.
That's the trap, yeah, stuck in the carpet.
Yes. Yeah, she was caught in a rabbit trap, and so I got her out of it. Absolutely, lovely lady. And she kind of ran amok and went off elsewhere. And then this is the last one I saved. It was a fox. Kind of similar situation, just I love.
Your cat looks so pissed all the time, and I love it because I relate to that.
No, literally. And then there was this fox. Yeah, he was just kind of mucking about. This fox was just mucking about in the wheat fields I was on my way to the temple to Miralo. And he was kind of there. Had a hurt paw, so I stopped for a moment and bandaged him up and kind of sent him on his way. I've seen him around like a couple of times, but it's been a while. But no, I run a aviary in Maravine, primarily for doves, because sorry, I can stop talking.
Yeah, it's interesting. As you got hobbies, I got hobbies. I'm sure birds are probably a lot more difficult to travel with. I mean, I guess they're not, because you don't even have to carry them. They just fly behind you.
No,
many
I
birds do you have?
actually, I have.
Do you have
Go.
8?
Do I have 8?
If you had 8, then that's 2 birds, 1 stone for every one of the rocks I have.
Oh my god.
Oh, well, I have more than 8.
Never mind.
Yeah, but most of them stay in Maravine. I keep actually the pouches that I have on my hips. I keep them just in
There are
case.
birds in them?
No, not right now. It's
Birds.
no, it's I have Miri. Miri kind of helps me when the few times that I do travel. If there is like one of them is like a little nest. So the doves trust me enough to carry the eggs with me because sometimes like they get sick or like it's just better to keep them with me in case they need care. And then the other one is just like if a young dove or like sometimes if Miri gets tired, pops in the bag, chills for a bit. But yeah, no, I haven't had any doves on me in some time. I don't know. We'll find out when we head back to Maravine if there are any that are sick. But I hope
Well.
not. They were in pretty good condition when I left, and
I'm sure they're alright.
Gwen gave me a right proper fright. Trying to say that she wanted a squished one. It was a whole thing. Loved her bits. She's sometimes a bit of a shit. Sorry. Excuse my manners.
I'm sure they're fine. Hills.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
If I find any birds on the ground, I'll give them to you. And I won't
What?
skim
If I find any birds on the ground.
I hope you don't give me dead birds.
Any.
I don't know what else to do with them. Oh well. No, actually, I do know what. Sorry, I actually totally do know what to do with them. But
It's like the werewolf side is like, here, I got you this present. It's a dead bird. It's a dead bird. You like birds, right?
I thought it was more that I was gonna lead them off to murder. I just give them a gentle passing, but
Yeah. I mean, I can if it's a dove. I'd prefer to be with you for the passing.
okay. Well, if we find any dead doves, I'll make sure to call you over.
Sick. Roll perception.
You're
No,
not
just
dead.
kidding.
And if you find any dead moths, I mean, fucking may as well. Let me know.
If you find any dead rocks.
Yeah. Yeah. I can do that.
Wait.
And after that, she's just kind of gonna get somber again. Like her she's kind of gonna like slump while she's sitting on Brian. I don't remember my horse's name. And then just kind of
Jeez.
the rest of the trip in silence.
Okay.
Yeah, Brad.
I have
Mhm.
Dylan.
Yeah.
I think I have Brian.
No. I have okay. I literally
Chad.
have the list written
Oh.
up.
Okay.
You have one
Chad
of
is-
the bees.
Yeah. No. So Chad is for Trent, Brad is for Tice, Brian is for Honey, Dylan is for Coda.
Okay. T-Rant, you wanted to talk to the sword. You had fallen back from the group.
I had fallen in love with the sword.
Yeah. Okay, that too. I can't stop you. It's true love is true
yeah.
love.
That would suck, Dakota.
Good.
That'd be fine.
So yeah, I'm gonna pull the sword out.
Okay.
And we're just gonna. Does it talk in my head? Do I need to talk out loud?
You could try.
Or can I just like talk in my head?
Sure. Go for it.
I don't have the sword name. Oh, I guess I do. It's the Inquisitor. And I'm like, hey, Inquisitor.
What?
Hey, Quizno.
How you doing?
Thirsty.
I got like some water here, and I just like start pouring water on the blade.
That's not what I meant.
Yeah. So about that, I see your glowing amethyst, and you know.
I can feel him right next to us, and you are doing nothing. Pathetic.
Yeah. So about that, that one's off limit.
What do you mean off limits?
That one, you don't get that one.
A mongrel is a mongrel.
and I'm pretty sure there are plenty of other ones that are much worse than him that you can feast on. But for right now, that one is not one you can have.
His presence is irksome to me. Every waking moment for the last 2 days, I can feel him. And yet
In a
you do
sense,
nothing.
I mean, there's other options where this doesn't go well for you, which means like we put you at the bottom of a well or something. So you can wait.
Are you threatening the sword?
With the fishies.
Are you actually threatening the sword?
I
Oh,
just
no.
said that, yeah.
Okay, roll intimidation.
Well, the real way to do it would be to give it to Lenora.
That's true. Yeah. I'll just give you Dakota. Alright, let me roll.
That actually would be pretty fucking funny.
It's seppuku.
Oh my god.
15.
No, that was right.
Hmm. For now.
There will be plenty of other options later. You will feast soon, but not that.
You
that
better
doesn't
not
get
be
us, does it?
lying.
I mean, the world's kind of full of them. I don't think I'm lying. And then I'll just sheath it.
Okay.
Alright, cool. I'll just kind of get back with the group.
Sure. Okay. You catch up. You guys are traveling. You do you notice that this road, compared to the last time you've been down here, seems to have been heavily trafficked, and it seems like a lot of it's going towards Nomila Deer, which is where you just came from. Definitely a couple more camps you kind of pass by, just people kind of out in the woods. Not really sure if it's because they don't have somewhere or because they feel safer there for the time being. Not much is going on though. When night starts to fall, are you continuing through with your sleep through the night sleep through the day and travel through the night kind of thing, or what's the plan?
Yeah, we're gonna sleep through the day, travel at night.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, so
And I would say if we're all grouped up and it's nighttime now, sometimes the air gets extra frigid.
okay, gotcha. Nothing really seems to bother you through your travels in the night. Not sure if it's just because you're on horses and you're kind of scaring stuff off in the area, or if you just don't seem fuckwithable at the moment. But the sun does begin to rise through the night, and you guys can try and find another spot to stay if you'd like. But keep in mind that it is now the 12th of Pre-Sol, which means tonight is the night of the wild moon. So
Can Honey Hills look for a sleeping spot?
sure, go ahead and roll survival.
Wait, are we sleeping in the... Did you say it's night at this point? Or is it morning?
No, it's
It's
starting to
morning.
become morning, yeah.
Okay, yeah, okay.
15.
15? Okay, you find a pretty decent spot. You also notice you see a little bit of blood in some branches. Not a significant amount. It looks like something cut itself and kind of went through the trees a bit.
Honey Hills is gonna looks like Coda, could you come here real quick? So
Over.
Use your willpower. Taste the blood.
no, I'm not gonna have him do a Connor from fucking Detroit Become
Oh,
Human. Don't
God.
lick the blood.
It's like pennies.
2 in the blue, 1 in the poo.
So yeah, so being a werewolf and all of that, sorry, I'm really beating around the bush. Does even when you're in your normal form, is your
I can
nose...
smell stuff better if that's what the question
Yes,
is.
sorry, yes. Can this There's some blood on these branches. I'm sorry. Can you just like? I just want to figure out what it is because it looks like something nicked itself here, but I don't. I want to figure out if it's like something we should be worried about, or if it's just like an animal.
At best, I might be able to find a direction that it's headed in. I don't really know. I'll roll for perception.
Do it with advantage.
Advantage. I
Yep.
get advantage on smells and hearing.
Yep.
Not taste. I mean, maybe, but ooh,
I'm not-
baby. Where are we? 15. 21.
21. Nice. You can tell the direction it is heading in, and it kind of smells like a deer.
Yeah.
Go ahead, SpongeBob meme. Ooh.
When you said it was in the branches, is this like a high branch or like a low?
It's like low,
around
like
against
the trees, like
the size. of
yeah,
a deer?
probably like
Okay.
probably about like waist
Well,
level
throw
for
a deer.
you. Like if you had to.
Okay, yeah. When you said branches and that it was deer, I was like, did someone throw a deer through the tree or something?
No,
It's
not
it's
like
lower, so-
not like way up. No, like
No, I
about
get it
waist
now,
height.
Okay.
That's funny.
Deer.
It fell from the sky.
So yeah, it seems it's run away from us. If it seems to be like a deer of some sorts, which isn't dangerous. But if it was running away from here, whatever is in the opposite direction might be looking for a deer. Not necessarily a bad thing. Plenty of things look for deers. But yeah, just keep our eyes open for
Yeah,
something that looks like it would want to eat a deer.
Yeah, all right. And like looking in the air, like knowing that, is there like any is there any like tracks in the ground, like besides like the hoof prints of the deer? Like, is there
Yeah.
something that looks like it's following this deer?
Oh no,
No,
it doesn't.
It's just the hoof prints.
Hmm.
Did you? So sorry. The blood on the tree. Did it look like the tree itself made the cut, or it was bleeding and it ran against a tree?
Ooh, that's kind of probably hard to decipher. It seems like
It's like, would there be drops of blood before it got to the tree? More.
Is there a large like?
That's a
knife
good way to
looking
ask
piece
that.
of tree that-
it's, no, it doesn't. It doesn't look like it came from the tree. It looks
Like
like you do see
bleeding.
like a little bit before. That's just where
Yeah.
you first noticed it would be on the tree.
So yeah, it got injured and then ran into a tree whilst running away. Cool. So I don't really have more information than that, but that means there's probably something that's armed nearby. Whether it's long range or whatever would keep our eyes open, but yeah.
Honey will inform Trent and Tice of that, so that way on their watches they can look out for something like that. And then yeah, we're setting up. Oh yeah, we're setting up for camp. So.
About like as you're getting your camp set up, there is a you do hear some branches cracking kind of from like the opposite direction of where you saw the blood, and
Like heading towards where we saw the blood, or like
that's what it
from, like,
seems like.
Oh, okay.
Perception wise, I feel like you're pretty good at passive, so you're probably okay.
Yeah. I
But
think I got a 16 passive. if that
yeah,
helps.
you do hear some branches starting to crack, like coming towards your camp almost.
Honey's gonna like kind of like not like walk very far in that direction, but like kind of like she's gonna like start walking that direction a little bit more and kind of
Mhm.
like really like focus on where like the sound originated from.
Sure.
Can I like roll perception to see
Yeah,
like
go for it.
okay uh 22.
22. Okay. You see it looks like starting to like enter towards your camp is like a kind of like taller looking skinny figure that looks like they were once wearing something nice, but it looks kind of like raggedy and stuff, and you do see horns that almost kind of resemble Tice's, but like a little more curly. And he does kind of like look like sort of low to the ground, like not height wise, but it looks like he's kind of like trying to make
He's a
himself
top.
small. Yeah.
Has he seen me see him?
You don't really know.
Okay. Honey, like, not looking, like, just assuming she's not that far from the camp, she's gonna kind of, like, wave at anybody who's fucking looking.
Sure.
And she'll call out to the figure, using thaumaturgy,
Okay.
making her voice, bellow.
Mhm.
Who are you? What's your business?
Name's Fendrix. Don't mean any harm. Just looking for something I shot earlier.
You shot the deer?
Think so.
Honey Hills will beckon him a little bit closer.
Okay. And
Not
he
not
just,
super far.
like, he
but,
keeps his
yeah.
hands up, but like he enters the camp. This dude looks like
Yeah.
he got his shit wrecked recently. And Tice, this guy looks familiar.
Well, I did.
Where do I remember him from?
Roll history.
While he's doing that,
See how much you
Honey
pay
Hills-
attention.
Honey Hills will say, I found the blood trail of a deer. Went that way.
Thank
I got
you.
a 10.
You all right? You look pretty worse for wear.
Did a job for somebody. Got paid. Got jumped. Got dropped off in the middle of the woods. Good times. I'm gonna go get that deer now. And he's gonna just start to walk away.
Oh, I got a 10.
A 10? It literally just happened, so I'm gonna give it to you. This looks like the guy that Svindom was talking to.
Oh. Do I? I don't remember what he was. They didn't say what he was hired for.
No, you pretty much walked up as they were finishing their conversation, and he left, and then you saw Nima, like, follow him.
Oh. Do I know what weapon Nima uses?
Nima uses, like, I mean, she's kind of like roguey, so more like daggery kind of stuff. Yeah, he
So
looks.
has he got like a bunch of piercing wounds in him?
Yeah, he looks bruised, and it also looks like his arms have kind of gotten like slashed up a bit. You think, based on some of the bruising, looks like Fangst might have ended up catching up along the way.
No. Well, yeah, I won't say anything.
Before dude like leaves, she'll be like, "Hey, put your hands down. Come here."
He'll kind of put his hands down and like slowly walk towards you.
She'll put her hands up. Just a cleric. I just want to bandage you up before you go.
All right. You know there's a wild moon tonight, right?
Yes, I do know there's a wild moon. I don't want you dripping blood everywhere and, having something come get you. I'd rather you have a fighting chance.
Also, we're at the start of our race.
That's fair.
Yeah, come here, sit
Okay.
down.
He sits down, just kind of chills. His eyes kind of like go over to Tice for a second, like he's like trying to see if he recognizes him, but he's like kind of shakes it out of his head. Like he's like, no, like.
Can I just I don't want to I know we're about ready to start the rest and I could just fucking cure wounds, but
Mhm.
I just fucking bandage him.
Yeah.
Roll
Yeah,
medicine.
just do medicine. I mean, it's not gonna really do much health. It's not gonna do any health, but it'll
it's just
keep him
gonna-
from,
yeah.
bleeding out.
Yeah. I'm not even gonna add my fucking +6. It's a 21.
Okay,
Without
shit.
my
Nice. Okay, cool. Yeah, he's definitely bandaged up. Pretty good. No more leakage of
Yeah.
vital fluids.
She's kind of gonna do the thing of looking between his eyes to just, hey,
Mhm.
doing routine checks of
Sure.
are you fucking okay?
Like general health.
yeah.
He looks like he's had a rough go the last couple hours, probably, or day or so. But yeah.
And
Could I ask him, that deer, with not to intrude in your personal business, was that food for you?
Well, I was gonna leave.
Probably a while's gone now, but
Due to
We've
the
got
fact
rations.
that there's a blood moon tonight, I was gonna set it up somewhere and then go the other way.
That's a pretty good idea.
I kind of thought so. Usually not
Why are you
trapped
not
in the
comfortable
woods.
with any opinion? This is more of a
Because
joke.
I'm not usually with people.
That's fair.
I don't have to run away from the werewolves.
I'm not
I'm not saying this
usually
out loud, obviously.
in the woods during this time, but I didn't really have a choice, so here we are.
Honey will actually, while they're talking, she is going to use Balm of the Summer Court, which is a druid thing.
Sure.
So she's just gonna kind of like hands just like kind of like wherever the wounds are the worst, she's gonna like have her hands hover over there and spend all 3 of her
Okay.
spend all 3 dice from the dice pool.
Okay. Cool.
9 hit points, and then he gets 3 temporary hit points.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you actually see like the wounds kind of start to like close up, even though they're well, no, I guess you wouldn't because you bandaged them. But it's happening under there.
I assume there's kind of like a glow,
Sure.
of like kind of like Feywild magic,
Cool.
or Feywild, and yeah.
All right. Sweet.
And
He just kind of like rubs his arm for a second. He just goes, "Thank you."
Yeah.
What's your name?
I'm Honey Hills. That's Coda. It's my friend Trent and Tice.
Just
Yeah,
giving
that's
it-
gonna do something.
So like I was gonna see
He just
Honey.
did a job. He's in the business of making money, and we have money on our heads.
I'm in the business of mystery.
Tice.
Now let's take it from the top.
Tice, you know Svindum by chance?
Never heard of him.
Roll deception with disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
Yeah,
'Cause, like,
disadvantage.
Because
Just saw you.
I Boogie wouldn't have said Tice's name, but Honey Hills doesn't know this guy.
No, of course
so,
not.
yeah.
Oh, that's not great. I rolled a 1 and a 2.
Oh.
Less skeptical than
Oh, how the mighty have fallen. You still doing business with him?
I've never met him before.
I can tell you're fucking lying to me.
Well, you can keep telling all you want. I haven't met the guy before. I would know. Pretty memorable.
I'm pretty sure I saw you there about a day or 2 ago.
Never seen you in my life.
It's just
Yeah,
one of those
I'm the
faces.
tiefling that's replacing you.
Oh, that's funny.
And he puts
Oh,
replacing you in quotes.
He like does this?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, it's hard to replace someone who was never there, so congratulations.
I would just give you a word of warning. I told Svindum I didn't want to work for him anymore. And then I left, after he paid me. And then he jumped me, took the money back, and then dumped me in the woods. So, not sure what your business is. Just figured since your lady friend here was so kind, I would give you a heads up.
Gotcha.
And he gets up and starts to walk away.
Honey Hills, without even thinking about it, she'll grab his hand real quick to stop him.
I wouldn't do that.
Is there anything else you can tell us? I know fuck all about any of that.
About what?
Tice isn't about Svindum and everything.
He's going to Odauco. He's trying to make a crew. I didn't want to be in the crew.
I know that much, but like, does he have some ulterior motive that you may happen to know about? I'm just curious.
I think he just wants to make a bunch of money.
Right. Sorry.
You're fine. He's going to Odauco. Probably thinks he can be like a king there or something.
And Honey, we'll just let him go.
He dips.
Start of it was right as we set up camp.
Yay! Okay.
Yay!
First watch. T-Rat. T-Rat, anything you'd like to do? Go ahead.
Is Coda doing watch with Trent or?
Oh yeah,
is
Coda, when are you
Coda can
watching?
choose.
Pick
I'd
your
go
favorite.
Hills.
Okay, so T-Rat, you're by yourself on
Pick your
this
favorite.
watch.
That wasn't hard.
T-Rat, you have the first watch. Is there anything you'd like to do on your watch?
I'm good. I got everything I wanted.
Okay, cool. Just a sec. Okay, cool. Honey Hills and Coda, is there anything you want to do on your watch?
Is Coda, are you joining in on the first half or the back half of Honey Hill's watch?
Back off.
Back half? Is it,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
Okay.
The
thought
start of the
Okay.
thing has happened.
So, Coda, you're coming in on the back half of the watch?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What's
I'd say
gonna
she's, like,
happen
going
while
half.
you're awake? So actually, Tice is gonna be the one to get that. Okay, so is there anything you want to do during your watch?
My watch specifically, for most of it, nothing really.
Okay.
Just kind of like she's just down in the dumps, man. She's sad.
Sure.
And then when she gets Coda up for watch, there's just like a seemingly like permanent like blue streak across her face, and her super tight red curls are now kind of like looser and they're not nearly as vibrant anymore. And she kind of is just like moaning or whatever, and she's scribbling on a piece of paper right now.
You're right. You look pretty chilly.
Huh? Oh, yeah, it's nothing, I don't think. Well, I mean, it's not nothing. So when Mary came in and dropped off a letter, well, Mary and my dog's bird dropped off some letters. I got some news. I don't really know if it's true or not. And there's just there's a lot on my mind. Sorry, could you just give me a moment? And she's gonna like finish like writing up the note, kind of like tap her staff to get Mary's attention, and send Mary off with the note to her dad.
Mary kind of like
Well, she's
comes down and lands on the staff. Go ahead.
Yep. While she's doing that, Coda's gonna go into his little bag, and he has like a clothing disguise for like fine clothing. Would that include furs or like fake minxes?
Yeah, I
or
don't see why
something?
not. It could include pretty much
Okay, cool.
whatever.
He just pulls out like a fur coat sort of thing.
Okay.
Look
Yeah.
cold. So please, for my sake, put this on. I don't want to go back to sleep and think you cold out here.
Yeah. Thank you. She'll like pop it on her shoulders real quick, and she'll speak with animals to Mary. So, I need you to send this to Da. I don't. Mom says he might be ill. I don't really know. She's conniving like that. But he wouldn't say anything anyways. You're the best bird I've ever had. I need you to.
Are you sad, Lassie?
Yeah, I look a little bit sad. Something like that.
You have a cold air about you.
Yeah, I suppose I do.
I can take the steer dial. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you. She's like fighting back tears. Just yeah.
I can't look at you when you act like that. It's sad.
Huh?
I can't look at you when you look like that. It's sad.
I can't look at me like this. Just be good, yeah.
No promises. And he takes the letter and flies off.
Job speak with animals and is just
'Kay.
gonna fiddling about with her hands. And stuff.
While Speak with Animals was up, you probably heard in the background Chad, Brad, Dylan, and Brian being like, man, this party's gonna be so lit, dude. And like, I think there might be some honeys in Maravine, like, but that's,
right here, let's
yes,
go.
there's, okay, but yeah, you drop it. They're like kind of background noise, but.
Yeah. Despite being very somber, Honey's gonna look to Coda. As I was just talking with Mary, I heard the horses. They're real excited about this party in Maravine.
We gotta figure that one out, eh? We made a lot of promises to these horses.
Hey, I'm giving them sugar cubes and apples and ish. So, I mean, overall, they're pretty happy. I might have to dip some apples in pink tail wine, and it'll be fine.
Bobbing for apples and wine.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. A real barn burner. No, for real. Yeah, I mean, I guess, weird question. What's the situation of lady horses in Maravine? For me, for them.
What's the situation of lady horses in Maravine, Ms. Loon?
They're mostly ponies.
Ooh. Hey, well, make sure that
Ponies
they're
and
supervised.
donkeys is the main mount there due to the
Ooh.
fact that everyone is very small.
You can make some mules.
Hot.
Gross.
I mean, there's some donkeys and ponies and what have you. Yeah, nothing's set for, like, war horses or what have you. It'll be fun. It'll be a great time. Yeah.
Yeah, it also doesn't help that the bros are basically Clydesdales.
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to watching one of them run through a party.
Just absolutely fucking spear them.
Yeah.
No,
Just change from a rated F stream to a rated R stream.
it's
God,
rated
he's-
X.
We can't use the excuse not a sex thing, because...
That's a sex thing. It's a weird horse sex thing.
Yeah.
Dakota, I get it, you're an animal, but damn.
Yeah. Maybe we just make it a supervised party, no? Like...
You get chaperones.
A lot of meters, dude.
Leave room for Mirlo.
That should probably be the, yeah. Sorry,
Just spin the bridle. Is that what they call them?
the mouthpiece is the
Love it.
bridle. Yeah.
7 minutes and stable. Like that.
It's yeah.
Pin the tail on a donkey.
Oh my god.
Sorry, I'm a little bit more distracted than usual.
What you thinking about?
Well, I mean, yeah, my dog might be ill. That's all the way Magister, and I can't really afford to go to Magister right now. But my mom could also be lying about it because she's like that. And I've been trying to commune with Mirlo, and I can't hear anything, and I just
I imagine if someone gets sick enough in Magisoa for it to be newsworthy, I mean, they're all druids and healers there. Must be not to worry you further, but seems
You must really be
It
gonna
is true.
die.
it's not going
You
to be
don't
like
have a chance.
Damn, your daddy's gonna be dead.
I could be your daddy.
Oh my god.
Sounds like there may be a new opening.
I mean,
Stop saying stuff when I'm taking drinks.
yeah, there's that, but then, I gotta find, Loon, what did Mom just become? She just got-
Fucking title. That's a
Is it a-
lot
Oh,
of words.
I found it. The Niana of Magisoa Plurige?
Please, yeah.
Rage.
Let's see.
How do you
So,
Niana of
The head of the druids.
Plurige? Yeah. Or yeah, of like her like little.
Well, as little as perhaps I want to surround myself by a bunch of people who potentially think that I'm a scorn against nature. I understand if you want to get back home with more urgency than otherwise. Not exactly in the direction we're headed now, but I
Honey
wouldn't
Hills,
chalk it up to being selfish.
druids don't totally think that lycanthropes are a scourge to nature. However, vampires a little more so.
Then I'm fine.
Yeah, I was just, you might think that though.
Yeah, I don't know. I think most people think that of me, so.
Oh god.
I mean, it's mostly vampires are the problem. No, I know. Sorry, it's it's nothing. It'll be fine.
Well, it certainly doesn't seem like nothing. Not thinking about it for the rest of the night, if we can manage day. I mean, you need rest as much as anyone else, so we can think about it. We have a big night coming up. I need you to be in the right headspace because I don't want you or anyone else being hurt, okay?
Yeah, I wanted to ask, I guess, more privately about that. Is there anything you need me to do to help you?
As I said, I've got a trinket, as it were, little music box. My pa gave it to me. Didn't give it. I had it as a child. That seems to give me at least a better chance of staying whole, sort of stuff. So when the time comes, if I'm already tied up, well, actually, I've been meaning to give you something anyway. I thought it was very nice that you gave me a friendship bracelet and all that stuff, so I'll give you this. And Coda's gonna reach into his pockets and he's gonna take out this like long, it's not silver, it's like a steel key, and it's a little worn, but it's not particularly rusted. There's sort of a circular end where you hold, and it's got a crescent moon shape in it, and then sort of little stars in the actual key part. Coda's just gonna give that to Hills. This is one of the keys for the box. I prefer you to keep it just for, in case something happens. I've got my own.
Where did you send me that key?
I think I might have just put it in lit sluts, which is
Okay. I couldn't remember if it was lit sluts or if you sent it to me personally. Yeah, I was gonna find it for you. Oh, I got it.
What?
Huh?
Oh, the full name is Literary Sluts, but I like Lit Sluts better.
Funny because I haven't read a book in 3 years.
Here you go.
So the most left one is the one that Hills is
This
getting
one. Okay, right here.
in. And Coda will pull out. He's got the one in the middle there, so he's just
Okay.
like, this is mine.
And she'll like
I can leave that there for a minute.
cup it in her hands. Thank you. That you didn't have to.
It's not a half thing, but I want you to have it. There's like one key for each of my family members. I don't know where my dad is, but if we find him, can I have the key back? I think he'd prefer to have it.
Of course. Yeah, absolutely. She'll like kind of like hold it, and she's gonna like close her hand around it. Yeah, no, of course. If I had something similar, and I didn't know him, if I was you, I'd want to do the same thing too. Seems like your paw means a lot to you.
Yeah, wherever he is.
Maybe we'll find him.
Yeah, I hope to find him on this side of the veil and not. Anyway, yeah. Some rest, eh?
As they're as like after he like explains that, she's gonna like feel around like her hands, and she'll pull out like a string, and she'll loop the key through the string and like tie it around her neck and put it. It's like long enough that it goes past her holy symbol, but
Sure.
So like holy symbol sitting on top and like the keys under it, so it's
Okay.
it's like goes to her chest.
Sweet. Cool.
Yeah, I'll try and get some rest. Hopefully tomorrow night or tonight. Fuck, whatever. Hopefully it all goes well, and Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I've certainly got more to lose than I usually do, but I have a good feeling about it.
I do too. Yeah. Thank you for the coat.
It's alright.
For
Haven't really had much chances to wear it out. Plus, I've got my own fur coat, so.
She will stifle laugh, and like the blue kind of like goes away for a brief moment as she like kind of chuckles, and then it just comes right back.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's all I have planned for this watch.
Okay. Okay.
Head back to sleep.
Cool. Tice, is there anything you wanted to do on your watch?
Really?
Did you say not really?
Yeah, not really.
Okay. While you are on your watch, do you guys have like a fire going or anything?
Probably. Actually, it's midday. Maybe not.
It's daytime. I mean, I figured probably since like Honey'll probably like cook food for the group, so like.
Well, but do we want to be tracked? If we know that Svindam's out there, fire would make it easier. But...
I mean, it's probably like if there's anything, it's probably just like coals.
Okay.
So not an active fire.
Cool. During your watch, roll me a perception check.
17.
17. Well, the fire is not going. You kind of like out of the corner of your eye, like obviously like coals kind of like have like that little glow to them. All of a sudden they just go like white. Like there's no more heat. It's very cold. The wind around you kind of starts to pick up, and it kind of has like this frosty feeling to it, and you see kind of like this gust almost like fly like right above Honey Hills, and there's like this little swirling, and then you kind of see like it looks like snowflakes start to kind of drop, and as they kind of like land on her and like melt against the skin, it's almost like once it hits and melts, it sort of like spreads out, and you see like these little blue splotches kind of start to appear. Her hair starts getting like straighter than it normally is, kind of like how it already was a little bit. Yeah.
Not to cut you off, I'm gonna shoot a firebolt at it.
At the cloud?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
I shoot a roll?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think you said you were shooting a fireball at Honey. I was like, whoa, 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 whoa.
25 to hit?
It hits, and as soon as it does, it almost makes like this steam, but it doesn't do anything. But the snow sort of like continues to fall, and her hair starts to turn white, and her skin is turning like fully blue, and even like her outfit kind of starts to look a little tarnished. Tarnished.
And also all her leaves disappear.
Yeah. Not yet.
No.
Ah.
They're there.
Get new art.
Are you doing
It's
anything?
still there? Is the cloud still there? Or does it leave after?
It does eventually kind of like dissipate and then just.
Honey Hill's breathing.
Looks like it.
It's unfortunate.
Unfortunate that she's breathing?
No.
I was like, what do you mean?
No, that Tice feels obligated to do something.
Yeah, you guys match now.
I'll create a small bonfire like right by her.
Right by
In
her?
less than a minute. Not like.
Okay.
Not like,
No, I get what you're saying.
like 10 feet away. Maybe.
Yeah, sure. Once you do that, the leaves like on her arm like kind of start to. They were like that weird like fall kind of like in between like seasons color, but they were still like alive looking. These start to like turn into like a little like dust almost, and then they just kind of like float like into the fire. and you've killed Honey Hills. No. No.
Thanks. I'll leave it up for the whole minute, and then
Okay.
I'll leave it be.
Sure. Okay. Your watch has ended. It's about time for everyone to start waking up. Honey Hills, you wake up and you feel very cold. You check your leaves are gone, and then when you sit up, your wheat piece kind of like falls into your lap, and the rose has totally wilted. It's not there anymore. And when you pick up the stem of wheat, it's like encased in ice almost. And you look at your arms and you're blue. You are literally blue. It's a little different. I don't know. You react as you will.
Hey, fun fact, that's a level 5 character.
It sure is. I'll fix it later. You decreased a level because you changed.
Yeah.
Fuck. So
You regressed.
literally. So whether you said the wheat is encased in ice now?
Yeah.
Wheat.
She'll kind of very carefully set. She's not fully freaking out. She was kind of expecting it. So she'll kind of carefully like break off the ice, so that way it's just a tarnished stem of wheat, and tuck it back behind her ear.
Sure. As soon as you put it back behind your ear, it is frozen again.
Then she's just gonna kind of like looking around, like now knowing that her leaves are gone, so she's got some new vitiligo spots like up on her neck that are more painfully obvious because she's blue. And there's some on her arms.
Welcome to the club.
Did I actually say that?
No.
Trent will say though.
I wouldn't say it that way. Be like, oh, welcome to the club.
Trent is gonna be like, Tice, did you touch her again?
Not this time.
Oh. Did you do something with your hair?
You got snowed on is the best way to put it. I think there was a little more than that. It was very single pointed, and it's pretty warm out, so I assumed it was you focused.
Yeah.
But you weren't dead, so I didn't wake you up.
Well, no, I'm not dead. This is winter.
What is the actual season?
I would say it's kind of like fall-ish.
Okay. Like early
Is
fall
she
or
gonna-
late fall? Sorry.
Like mid.
Fall.
Is Honey gonna break out in song and start singing "Let It Go"?
Oh my god.
Fuck no.
Coda's gonna check the notes that he made on the first watch together. And you're like, okay, summer, bad mood. Spring, good mood. Winter, shit. Oh no.
Right. So sometimes this happens. It's been a while since I've been winter.
Her hair, her like stark white hair, comes like down to her knees. Like it is very fucking long. It like keeps getting in her face. She keeps having like half the time she doesn't even like move it because it just keeps getting in her eyes.
There's a lot on my mind, and I should have said something to you all. I didn't think it was going to happen this fast. But I don't know when I will go back to Autumn. If I go down in a fight, be careful when you touch me. You might get frostbite if you touch too long. And I'll be careful when I heal you up. I'll make some gloves out of some extra clothes I have. A bit worried because I was telling Coda this last night, or whatever, earlier. My dog might be sick. So it's kind of on top of everything else. It's just a bit stressed and sad, and I'll be fine. Just this is me for a bit.
Well, this is the coolest I've ever seen you.
Oh God.
Thank you, Dice, as always.
Not a compliment.
Wasn't really thinking you. Any thoughts, comments, concerns before I go and do prayer?
Trent's just gonna go, I like it.
Okay.
Thanks. If you're actually complimenting me.
Yes.
I was just gonna ask if Hills has any strings still. Is there any string like the kind you used last night? Or anyone here has string they don't currently use?
she'll-
Not a lot of it, but
She'll grab her bag and kind of like rifle through it. Yeah. It's gonna be like it'll be like a spool, but it's like kind of close to the end. Like it's not like a thick full spool. It's like
Yeah,
just, like
cool,
this
cool,
big. She'll toss it.
I just wanna Coda's gonna use Mage Hand and do his best to tie up Hill's hair out of her eyes and stuff and just
Oh,
keep
that's so
it a little
sweet.
bit
Okay.
higher up. I don't know what it'd be if I wanna like do any braiding or anything, just so she's not gonna trip over it or anything.
Gotcha.
Oh, I mean, if you can touch
I don't want to
my
risk
hair.
getting frostbite. I
My hair isn't.
don't know what the rules are.
Unless I touch my hair is fine. It's just a bit cool to the touch.
Well, then I won't use Mage Hand. I'll just do it myself.
Are you good at doing hair?
I don't know. My hair's never
usually
been long enough to require that.
Honey will, if it sounds like they're struggling, she'll like walk him or like talk him through it.
Sure.
She'll
What
like
if I just do a performance check
Yeah,
and see?
that's kinda what I was
Sleight
thinking.
of hand or performance? Yeah, let's do performance. I
yeah.
can do that. Fuck yeah! Natural 20!
What do you want this to look like?
Okay, so, have you seen Tangled?
Yeah.
Okay, the scene where they go into the city and the girls do and they just make this big sort of like
Okay.
thing. And if there's like any nice flowers, they're gonna kill the flowers, aren't they?
Yeah.
I'll just do it nice and I'll put it up. And
Okay.
I'll put like the really small pebble I found the other day. I'm just gonna put it. Because
Okay.
you can't kill a pebble, and it's not my favorite one, so it doesn't really matter.
You have your hair wonderfully braided with a pebble inside of it.
she'll
Just a second, T-Run.
You're stone
as soon
cold.
as she's get the fuck out. As soon as Coda's done, she'll like reach to touch it and like accidentally like touch his hand and be like, oh sorry.
It's very cold.
Yeah, very, very cool. Yeah, sorry. Did you put something in my?
She's like trying to find where it is.
There's a pebble there. I was gonna put flowers, but I figured the cold would kill them, and that's even more depressing. So I put a rock in there. And then, like, if you turn really fast, you could hit someone in the face with it, and that'd be a weapon.
Keep it weighed
if you
down from
spun,
blowing around in the
if you
wind.
Spun and then stopped really fast. You could throw it, and then you could skim the rock with your head. You know what? Never mind. It's just I just wanted to add some decoration.
Oh, thank you. That's really sweet of you. You didn't have to do that. I mean,
Also, I don't need to do any of this. It's called being kind.
It's overrated.
Yeah, well.
Tice does say that out loud.
Tice does say that a lot.
Well,
Just to clarify.
I mean, you are
One of the most selfless people I've ever met, Tice. God. Dripping
How
selfish.
sarcasm.
Anyway, what are we doing? You wanna do
Real
prayer
quick,
or
T-Rant.
Yeah, so in the nicest way possible, Trent's gonna try and hand Honey Hills their water bottle.
something? Just to see what happens.
So wait, it's just Trent walking up with.
I'm just walking up and be like, could you hold this?
do you want cold water? Is that what you're asking me?
Yes.
Yeah, alright. She'll, like, put her hands around the canteen, kind of like one eye closed looking at it until, like, some of it's frozen. She'll hold it.
Yeah, there's like that weird like light like you know when you put ice cubes like right in the freezer and just the top layer is like frozen. It's like that almost.
Yeah, she'll be like, all right, yep, and she'll make sure like Trent can grab like the neck of the canteen without touching her hands. And you better take it now.
And I grab it and I take a sip. I'm like, this is the coolest thing ever.
Oh my god.
And I want you to know, like, Trent is not trying to make fun of you. Trent is now like in awe by you.
He's like, whoa.
Thanks.
Oh yeah.
Does anybody else want ice water while I'm not
Ice is terrible for your teeth.
Do you want chilled water, Toys?
No, I'm good. I can do it myself.
Oh, fuck you anyway.
kidding? I don't actually say that in character.
I kind of wish you did though.
You thought it.
I'm sad, not angry.
Yeah, but that comes out sometimes. Sometimes
That's
that
what
comes
I
out.
like when I'm sad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How are you gonna bring it to the horse?
Well, she's got pants on, so it's not like she's like folding pants. So
All the apples you touch will be frozen.
no, they'll be
Chilled.
It'll be chilled.
Yeah.
It'll be refreshing.
Crunchy.
Chilled
Crunchy.
apples.
Yeah, she's gonna she'll just kind of like take her leave and like go and do prayer, and like as she's like on her way, she has like extra clothes in her bag that she like brought with her, so she's gonna take like I don't know, a long sleeve shirt and kind of like just kind of fuck with it a bit and just get it to where she can like make gloves for
Sure.
her hands, so that way she doesn't fucking freeze anybody. Something I'm like, oh, if I do cure wounds and touch them, like what if I give them frostbite?
Fair.
I want to do that.
And you'd immediately heal it.
It's
Yes. Yeah, she makes gloves because she also doesn't want to hurt the ponies.
the ponies. Gotta get the ponies pet still.
Yeah. Duh. Honey Hills and the boys.
What we can do now is the next time we have one of those like lineups where like they have us hold the silver bar. If you hold it first, there'll be a nice layer of ice on it. So then when we get to Coda, it's just Coda touching ice, and then it won't go. And then it'll get to the next person, and then it won't go because they won't be a werewolf.
Wow, that's...
They'll be like, damn, this is really chilly.
Yeah, what happens if Coda just hover hands the bar? It's like, nah, I'm fine.
I mean,
I think they like press it down.
yeah, you have to grab it. You'd have to pull like some crazy ass sleight of hand and not actually hold it.
I know it wouldn't work, but there's like, part of me is tempted to hold it myself, go, ah! Well, thank God I'm not a werewolf, and then just roll for persuasion.
Oh my
They,
god.
like, believe me. Guess I think.
Don't look at the burn marks.
The trick is to just burn your hands ahead of time.
Mansplain, manipulate, man whore.
Just do the thing where like you just kind of pre-burn them, and then we can heal them afterwards. And then when they go to like, oh, your hands are already messed up. How are we gonna know? And then you know.
Well, I guess this is the first time being like this has been beneficial. Hopefully we don't run into people trying to figure out if we're fiends. But
Yeah,
it's all
it'll be kind
pleasant.
of hard to see it through me.
Yeah. And then I'm assuming it's the morning. No,
It's afternoon.
It's afternoon on the 12th.
on the 12th. Okay.
Yep, it's tonight.
It'd be like 4 o'clock.
What if you freeze Coda?
I might do irreversible.
That might be a little suspicious.
I also might do irreversible
Oh, you mean for the evening?
damage.
Yeah, for the evening.
Yeah. Unless we want to deal with the frostbitten lichen. Probably shouldn't do that.
Affected arm is moss too. Cold. I was thinking lichen isn't like the moss.
Yeah, I made that joke last time. Okay?
I know.
You can't steal my jokes.
I know.
It was
It's the
also
one
a
thing I don't know about.
We
It was
we
a
heard the
joke.
joke. We just didn't care.
You did. You gave me inspiration for it.
Yeah.
That one I did it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You only get away with it one time.
Jerry bullies me in my DMs because he's too scared to do it in the actual Discord.
I just didn't think anyone else. You didn't understand the joke immediately.
It took
and I was
me a
like, oh,
second.
it's just gonna be a bunch of people being confused. For
Okay.
I'm always
context,
confused.
I forgot what you had like.
I said something about
Something
hitting
about-
on a young man, and you were like, "So a man?" Because I am
You said a
old.
younger man.
Yeah.
And I said, so a man.
Okay. Anyway. Okay. It is. We all just woke up. This happened. We are continuing towards Smarvine until nighttime.
Till we bury Coda.
Time to set up. What?
Hey, yeah, what time does it kick in?
That's up to you guys, because I'll just tell you now, your day of travel is gonna be fine. But
So, like,
what kind of prep stuff are we doing the night of the 12th?
well, like, is it as soon as it's nighttime and like the moon is like as soon as the moon's out, it's wild moon, or is
Like
it
as soon as it's like up, like as soon as okay,
like it's
because obviously it's like wee, but like there's also 2 moons and one moves significantly faster than the other. Well, there's 3, but they're
We're on
going
2
to
moons
once
right
they
now.
line up, go time.
Okay, so is it like
You have
is it,
like a warning moon first, and then you
Okay.
have the oh fuck moon.
Okay.
Dawn
Does
of the
anyone
third
have
day.
Shape Earth or whatever it is?
Huh?
Shape
Anyone
Earth?
have the
No.
cantrip that's like just move Earth?
No, I
Gotcha.
don't.
Dig.
No.
Oh no, but a honey owls can turn into a badger, and she can dig a hole.
We can do that.
And Coda's
Dig
kind of
hole.
like a dog, so
Yeah,
probably can dig
apparently.
pretty.
Not in that current.
So there's
Ouch.
the wild moon, the blood moon, and the blue moon.
Yes.
And then they all.
Yeah, essentially.
That's what that guy looked like.
So here's my second question: If you turn into a werewolf before the moon happens, I don't know if you have the ability to do that. Does it like throw it off and it gets confused and then you just come back to a person?
Moon
Or
doesn't
is
get
it like
confused. I just
And then you
Potentially
just
get
turn
me
into a
mad.
person. No, that's not how that works.
I turn into a really mad person.
if you turn into a wolf ahead of time?
Start asking
Uh,
our manager.
That's not how that works, unfortunately.
But if you turn into a
Enlighten
wolf
me,
ahead
like-
of time, like before it happens, would you be more in control because like you've already done it, and then it's just like a mind over matter thing?
No.
You've
Or-
had to have tried this before. How many film? Oh, okay.
No.
Well, there's no. If I turn into a wolf on my own volition, then there's no struggle to stay in control for that part of it. But the moon is the thing that makes me more animalistic.
Hmm.
So that's just a separate thing. So it's not like I've already done a step of it. I've just turned my physical form, not the mental.
Okay. But
So
yeah,
we,
but how much time do you need to prep?
I mean, just how long? If we're just doing a whole, I just gotta take off my shirt and stuff,
Oh.
and then set up the music box. But that's all it shouldn't really take.
Okay. Yeah, I mean,
Whole-
I can
help.
I can turn into a badger and help dig the hole real quick and
Bacha, 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 bacha.
Not that much. Oh, that is the thing, because
Mushroom,
I get
mushroom.
not considerably. I do get larger when I wolf out. So are we? Is that gonna mean that I just break out of the dirt if we don't dig it deep enough to begin
No,
with?
we'll dangle you. We'll do it a little bit deeper. And so you're just kind of like,
I'll dangle ya.
yeah, you're just
Go
kind of
with
being
that
held
candle.
up by your neck.
God.
Not quite. Not we'll leave a little bit so you're not like hanging, but like kind of.
Get this picture. That's
It
some
honestly
good
might
neck
be
muscle.
great to decompress the spine.
yeah, honestly.
Yeah.
Also, I
We're
don't think
helping you.
physics would really allow that.
Yeah, I feel I just go.
Yeah,
Oh, we
pretty
lost Coda.
much. Pretty much.
Mm.
Well, hope he wolves out. Otherwise, they drown.
We'll just take
And then
some.
3 of us will be blue.
Well, what we can do is we can take some big rocks and put it like where your shoulders are. So that way, if you go to like, if your body goes to pop up, it'll meet resistance and then it'll explode. No, it'll pop down. Oh.
Coda shoots into the core of the earth.
Yeah.
Every Earth.
Glitches.
Ends
Yo,
up at the bottom of the
Coda-
ocean.
Coda somehow glitched through the boundary.
Oh my god, this is Minecraft.
He
Holy
just
shit.
hashtag no
I-
clipped.
Yeah.
Coda finds out that the world is
Axe.
flat, and on the other side is limbo.
Oh, bitch.
second level.
Yeah, double limbo.
No.
Yeah, so I guess if travel's gonna be fine and like we're not gonna encounter anything, we could just go to like set Coda up for wolfing, possibly wolfing out.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll get out my music box and put it
Oh,
to the
can
side.
can I, if there's
I
can I
should
like,
do.
look for like a good area to
The
do this
music
while we're
box.
That's the
Pretty.
music box. But yeah, can I like survival, I guess, or something to find a good spot for all this?
Are you talking to me?
Yes.
Okay, yes. Go ahead and
Yeah,
roll
yeah.
survival.
Survival. Okay. I was like, make survival, maybe,
Mhm.
please.
Please.
It's a little wolf that dances when you turn it up.
He's super cute.
Sorry.
He's super cute.
Hot.
13.
13? I mean, you're far enough away from any, like, camp setups. There's not a ton of coverage in the trees, not that would really help much. But also, like, the ground seems good for what you're trying to do. It's, I don't want to say it's in the open necessarily, but you have, like, a good, like, view of the woods surrounding in case something were to happen.
Okay, and then also question for
Mhm.
being in winter, could I theoretically, you know how like when it like snows really hard and like the ground gets frozen, not like
Mhm.
completely freeze it, but like
Mhm.
after like we buried him, like kind of like put our hands on the ground to like make the dirt like stiffen up again, so that way it's not so easy to like, because busting out of like already like dug up dirt is a bit easier than like, I'm not saying like full frozen, but like kind of put it back
Yeah.
to like the state it was.
It's just that
in,
the
kind
cold
of.
is like more of like a flavor thing, yeah.
Yeah,
But the frat pack to like.
I would
walk
say
around
no
Coda
because
and
this is a
push it down
functional thing, whereas like
Yeah,
the
yeah,
water
yeah,
was
yeah.
just like, oh, our water's cold, like, so I don't really care as
Yeah.
much. But I wouldn't say that that would actually help. You could do it and say cool, but like it's not gonna like affect any
okay.
rolls.
I don't get cold, and I don't have it. Yeah, okay. I'm just gonna get extra cold. Great.
We'll have the horsey stomp on it. It's fine.
The horsey stomp.
Yeah. Do the horsey stomp. Stomp. Stompy. Do the horsey stomp.
What if we?
Chad just comes prancing
Charisma
over.
time.
Yeah, I mean, Chad is the biggest one. So.
Yeah.
What if we just got Coda really, really drunk?
That's a
I don't think
bad
that's a good
idea.
idea.
That's a very
That
bad
means
idea.
Whether or not I wolf out, I'm gonna be a big wolf with a very animalistic state of mind. Whether or not I'm angry about it, I'm not gonna be it. Like,
Yeah.
that's just a bad idea.
Also,
That's just a poor decision.
him not wolfing out involves a saving throw, in which case being inebriated is not going to help that.
Just look at this
Or
bottle
have
of
what?
pink toe in my inventory.
That's the cold one, and then when I really wolf out, I'll have freeze breath.
A werewolf with frost breath is horrifying.
That's not good.
So Honey Hills turned into Badger Dig Hole for Coda.
Okay. You can
Cool.
do that super easily, very
Yeah.
easily.
Except for this badger now looks, instead of like reds and in everything, it boo.
It
boo and
boo.
white.
It boo and
Boo
white.
and white. Yeah.
Cute.
Diggy diggy dig.
I like it.
It's a shiny. Sorry.
Catch it. Hurry.
Pretty much.
Like Babe the Ox.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh
but,
my God.
Winter Hills, the badger.
Okay, good deal. Badger Hills.
Get in the hole.
Honey Badger. You're Honey Badger.
I am a
Aw.
honey badger. Oh my
god. Okay, cool. Coda, what are you doing to prep for this?
I'm putting my stuff on the ground, taking all the instruments out of my pockets, putting it there, setting down my music box so it's sort of close to the head of the hole, but not close enough that if I do break out, I'm gonna smash it or anything.
Sure.
Put all my stuff to the side. Is everyone on one side of the hole, more or less? And then I can sort of.
Wherever the music box is, that's where Honey Hills would be.
Okay.
Um,
Well,
I'm going to
do you guys have a fire set up at all?
keep underwear boxes.
Yeah.
Sick, because that's what I did with this map, just in case.
It's a night. Smoke
It's
would-
nighttime and yeah.
Okay, so here's your fire. Where
Is
would
it-
everyone like to be placed? I can draw the hole for you if you would like, or we can
I say,
just
like, I
say
would like- I
wherever
would like a
Coda
w-
is where the hole is.
I mean, I would assume they wouldn't be right next to the fire. I would assume it would be like.
Yeah,
like
where are
in
you doing
between the
this?
Just there, probably.
Oh,
Like
okay.
in a little opening bit, like maybe
Right.
down a little bit.
Like
Yeah, that
over here?
makes sense, I think.
Oh,
Yeah,
it would
makes
help
sense.
if I fucking.
I'd like to do one thing while Coda's in the hole. So just let me know when Coda's in the hole.
Okay. You thought you were safe. He was just waiting until you were fucking
You know,
in trouble
Right.
here.
This is the most.
That's your hole.
Tight.
if
Yeah,
everyone's
totally.
standing around the fire, Coda wants to get to the other side of the hole before taking off his shirt and jumping in the hole
Like over here.
for reasons. Yeah, and then
For-
it's just so his back is facing away from them, and then jump.
Okay, so you're mooning everybody, is what you're saying.
No.
No, my back is facing away from them. But
Oh.
I still have underwear,
Oh,
and I'm just
okay.
taking off my shirt.
Gotcha.
But
The
I
underwear
don't-
doesn't rip off from the massive
Yeah.
lichen
You
cover.
can
Okay.
see moth on my front. You can't see my back. I jump in the hole. We all good. And I start. burying
Okay.
myself.
Gotcha.
I say, and then Honey Hills would still be a bad, and she'd kind of
Oh, wrong one.
walk over and start helping the process.
Okay,
of
so
the
you're like
bury-
right
burying Coda.
here. Let me put Coda in his hole.
Yeah.
I'll use
Get in the
mage
hole.
hand to help.
Okay.
My hands are like to my side. I assume like I'm completely.
Yes. Yeah.
Coda's in the hole.
Coda, get in.
Go to the
Uh,
hole.
Trent is gonna walk up, lay down, and look right into Coda's face and go, boop, right on the nose.
I thought you were gonna do something nefarious, and then it was just
They're
that.
gonna give me a wet willy, to be honest,
Ever
so-
since I heard the hole, this is all that's been in my head. Is I just want to go, boop.
They're gonna be like, okay.
Tice, are you
wait,
staying
wait.
there?
Come back.
Yeah, I'm
My
staying where
nose
I'm
is like to itch. I can't. Oh, please.
Oh.
Itch my
You have an
nose,
itch on your
please.
nose? Oh yeah, and I just itch his nose.
Did you say you were staying here, or you were moving back? I didn't hear you say.
stay here.
Okay, cool, perfect. Right.
And then once the grounds all the dirt is like back like around Coda.
Sure.
She'll drop her wild shape and kind of like a loud enough to get, or she'll just like wave the horses over or like wave Chad over. She'll just
Okay.
kind of like speak with animals and be like, "Oi, can you come over here real quick?"
Oh shit! Hold on. Actually, what am I doing? What am I
What are you
doing? Okay, there we
Where's
go.
my frat pack, bro?
There we go. I had
yeah,
your person
also-
wrong.
Yeah.
So Chad
Figured out
is gonna
all
walk
the
over and just be
Mm.
like, "What's up, little mama? You all right?
Alright.
You're looking like a little funky."
Yeah. I'm a little sad. I'll be fine.
Okay, I thought you were
Um,
just trying out like a new vibe or something.
I mean, yes, but not intentionally. But
All right, I don't know what you mean by that, but like, cool.
sometimes when I get emotional, or like when I feel certain emotions,
The horses.
I change how I look sometimes.
What
Anyways,
is an emotion?
you know how like
No. Don't start this, please. I don't need to explain to them the human experience.
Well, I mean, you feel like good thinking about like the fine honeys that in like
yeah,
the party,
I
right?
definitely do. Yeah.
Yeah,
Totally.
So it's like that. That's a good emotion. Good
Okay.
feeling.
Okay.
Yeah. This is a bad feeling.
Oh, so when like you don't have any honeys.
Yeah.
I think I feel that bad emotion right now, actually. Okay. I still look
Anyway.
the same though, but I think I actually can't. I don't know.
you
I
look
don't
the
know.
same.
Okay, cool.
It's just because of who I am. Anyways, that's not the point this time. Can you do me a very big favor?
I don't know what's in it for me.
I will give you some extra sugar cubes and an apple.
Yo, for real?
For real.
Like at
You
the
better not
same
believe it once.
time.
At the same time. and you
I've
better
never
not tell
had
the
a
others.
QB and an apple at the same time.
Okay, but as long as the secret stays between us and don't tell the others.
squares.
Oh no, I'm not
Give
telling
that
those fucking
keyword.
squares. Not my problem, dude. All right, what's up? What's up? How do I get this QB apple combo up in my jaws?
So you see our friend Coda here in the ground.
Yeah, that's a weird spot for him to be.
It is. However,
Rubbing and Coda.
so we dug a hole for him to sit in for tonight.
Sure.
I just need you to kind of stomp on the ground around him to kind of like settle the dirt again, if you wouldn't mind.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
mean, you are
I
the
can.
biggest and the strongest.
You know just what to say to me. Okay, hold on. And then he just starts like doing like a little like. It looks like he's really
He's
getting
feeling
into. Yeah,
himself.
he's like, this what you like? This is
Yeah.
good. Okay.
For you as it is for me.
Dad's like, I saw you turn into a badger. You turned into a horse too?
Oh God, that'd be awful.
Yeah, don't be
And
turning
then-
into a horse around these horses.
Yeah, no,
He does not stomp Coda to death as I rolled for it just to make sure. And you're good. You're good. Seems pretty solid.
Nice. Honey Hill's making sure she's got gloves on. She'll grab an apple
Okay.
and she's gonna be like, give me a second, and she'll kind of like stab it with her hand,
Okay.
like to kind of like put a sugar, like she'll like pop some of it out.
Sure.
She'll like feed him that like with her gloved hand, and then put the sugar cube in it,
Okay.
and then be like, so here is the QB apple.
Combo. Hell yeah. Okay.
And then she'll pop it in his mouth.
He takes a couple chews. Dude, this is the fucking way. This is the way to do it. I feel pretty jacked up right now. I feel like I could run forever. This is tight. This is tight.
Yeah.
I'm a huge fan of this. No,
Yeah,
thank
and then
you.
she'll-
Thank you. And you know what? You know what, little mama? Cheer up. Just give me a little smile, you know? Huh?
she'll kind of chuckle a little bit, and
There it
she'll-
is.
yeah.
There it is. Aight, cool.
And then before Chad leaves, she'll kind of like give him a scratch behind his ear.
Whoa, chilly fingers. All right.
She's got gloves on.
Yeah, still
Shouldn't be that
chilly, but
Yeah.
not like cold, but like
Yeah, it's
noticeably
just like, ooh,
colder.
Yeah.
Yeah, like whoa. All right, cool.
Should have warned you.
No,
But yeah,
it's cool. It's cool. The sentiment was there.
And if you ever want a QB apple again, you just let me know, okay?
All right, hell yeah. Between us, he doesn't
yeah,
point
yeah.
because he has hooves, but you know.
But yeah. He
that's
does
how-
the nod.
Yeah. Between us, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
And then he will go back to the other three. Cool. All right. The first moon is up. It's in the middle. The other one you can see is sort of like starting to go. Any last minute preparations? You have your music box out, I think you said. Honey Hills has a key.
Honey Hills is sitting next to the music box.
Yep.
And she'll just kind of
Penis in the box.
The key penis.
It's my dick in a box.
The keyness.
Yes.
Yep.
Do you need me to wind it up now?
Yeah, I think it's probably good.
Okay.
Good call.
She's sitting like cross-legged, and she'll like hold the music box on her lap.
Mhm.
And she'll kind of like pop the key off and start. I'm assuming it's one of those where you can wind it up for a bit and then let it go and it just plays.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah,
She'll
it plays for a
wind-
while.
Yeah, she'll wind it up for a little bit and then set it down, put the key back on, and just kind of wait.
Okay. Anybody else doing anything themselves to prep for this?
Since it's nighttime, I'm gonna help Coda brush his teeth.
You want to be getting this close right now.
I love
Can't be going into wolf form with dirty teeth.
this. You are getting your teeth
Like that.
brushed.
A real question about werewolves. When I get fangs, are they different teeth that grow in, or are they my teeth that get longer?
I would say it's your teeth that get longer. Like, it's just
That's
like...
closer to me.
Yeah, I know. It's perfect, isn't it? It's like they're just living up there. No, okay.
It's probably better though. Otherwise, I feel like Trent's gonna try and harvest me for my teeth. I'm not going through that many so quickly.
I know, a little money farm. But then the money would have to go to Coda, so...
Yeah, but then Coda could use it for the good of the party.
That's true, that's true. But no, alas, 'tis not an infinite money cheat, sorry.
So we can figure out how to grow teeth back quickly.
Okay, so, you are getting your teeth brushed. I'm assuming he does a good job. And as soon as T-Rent's done, because they were kind of in your way, you see the wild moon starting to match up with the blue moon there, and there's like a little bit of clouds or whatever, but you know, for dramatic effect they kind of part, and you see the two moons perfectly aligned in the sky overhead, and the moonlight washes over you. Roll me a wisdom saving throw with advantage because your music box.
Cool. What have we got? That is a wisdom.
Can you give him a saving throw?
That's a 18.
18. Okay. So every night you kind of feel this slight tension that feels like it's coming from like your soul. But tonight it feels like your whole soul is trying to leap from your body. A cold tingle from your fingers to your toes, even though you're buried in dirt. Your hair still begins to stand on end, and while the sensation of the moonlight on your skin feels cold, or at least the skin on your face, it feels like your blood is boiling, like your veins could melt through your skin. You take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, it washes away.
I love that.
I was gonna create a bonfire on your head.
Yeah. I still look like have I still physically transformed like full wolf? I just have my own mental whereabouts.
Yeah, you did shift, but you don't feel the need to murder.
Eyes are good. I don't put on my hand, but I think we're okay.
Are you good at lying in your other form? Like when you go, okay.
I don't know if it has the intelligence to lie, to be honest.
I don't know. I feel like we gotta leave you in there a little bit longer. Hey, friend, go stick your hand behind.
Yeah, I was gonna lay down again, and I was gonna boop his nose.
Honey Hills is the closest to Coda right now, so I feel like if Coda was gonna bite somebody, he would have tried biting her.
Really good at deception, and he's just all over us.
You
gotta
roll
make sure.
inside if you want, but
Trent is gonna go to pet Coda.
Okay.
no, I'm kidding.
Well, Coda looks like that right now. But
You look really evil, but I'm fine.
Yeah, I look really evil, but shut the fuck up. Okay, cool. So, Tice, what are you doing right now?
Just sitting.
Just sitting. Okay. What's your passive perception? Just curious.
I think it's 11.
11? Okay.
Yeah.
Tight. Trent, what are you doing over there? You're giving Coda a little scritchy scratch?
Little scritchy scratches.
Little scritchy scratchies.
The ground shakes as my giant foot underneath the ground hits the ground really hard every time. Behind my head.
Oh god, the dirt's just kind of like sinking in a little bit. I love that your solution to a werewolf was to bury him in a hole to see what happened.
I mean, we don't.
What do you mean see what happened? I assume this is gonna work.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, try to break out. I'll say try to break out.
Okay. I want to
Use all your strength.
Use all your strength. Go ahead and roll a strength check with. My
strength becomes 15.
Yep, and it's also a wild moon, so your stuff's up. So add your proficiency to your strength check.
Proficiency +3 plus. Okay, cool. Let's see. That is 24.
24? Holy shit.
rolls
You actually do start to get out of that hole. So that doesn't necessarily seem like the best
Doesn't bode
solution.
super well for us.
Yeah.
How long
Once
does it take though? Is it like 6 seconds or is it?
Is it a round of combat? Or
Oh,
is it
you're
just-
not out yet. I would say you're about halfway out.
as soon as Coda starts
Like your
moving,
upper body is free and you can like pretty much, you know what I mean? Like yoink
Yeah, but how
yourself
long
out of
does
there.
that take? Are we
but
going round or is it like
6-second increments. How long does it?
or did it take like 30 seconds to get to that point?
Wait, what?
How long did
So-
it take?
Is asking how many turns would it take in combat?
For you to get
Yeah,
out of that hole?
yeah,
Yeah.
with
Like
that roll,
2.
what,
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Like 2, sorry.
2 seconds or 2 rounds?
I'm just 2 rounds.
Okay.
2 rounds. Sorry, I'm rolling for something.
You got 12 seconds to.
Because I was gonna
figure
say,
shit out.
as soon as the dirt starts to move, like as soon as like Coda looks like he's trying to get out, she will grab the music box to make sure like it doesn't get damaged,
Okay.
and she'll kind of like take a step back, and she's just I would say once she like knew he was okay, she's just kind of like just observing,
Okay.
just listen, kind of actively listening to see if like anything is different since Wild Moon.
Yeah. You do hear something. You hear Tice getting a fucking giant fucking claw to the back of the head. From let's see, who is it? This one over
Oh,
here.
shit.
Hello. Boom boom boom. Boom boom. Tice, you take 20 damage slashing. I rolled a crit.
oh.
Yeah.
That's what your face was.
That was what my face was. This is the only unfortunate thing about you
hellish
guys
rebuke.
being able to see my camera now. Okay, go ahead.
You
Where
make
are
a
they?
dex save.
Okay. That is a 15.
And it fails.
Okay.
Wait. Yeah, it does.
Okay.
18
guess I don't-
points of fire damage.
18. Okay.
Oh, hell should be
Was there any way that I saw this?
Nope. You were too busy
Okay.
scratching Koda's little. Oh wait, just now?
Yeah, when he got smacked.
You didn't see it happen. You probably would see the second time that they're about to hit him, though. Let me see here. Or maybe
My
trying to.
reactions- Reaction spirit shield.
After this one, yes. Because first one got your attention. The second one, you could probably have a reaction to. Let me see here. What did I roll? I don't think it was that good, but I think your AC is also trash too. That's a 14 to hit.
Hits unless you can minimize it.
Actually, you know what? No. Make athletics, or they're gonna try and grapple you.
Oh.
Make
Or what's the other one? You said
athletics or
aura.
strength. Like to
Oh.
try and kind of like rip out of it.
Yeah. 8.
8? Okay, you are grappled by this one.
Okay.
Let's roll some initiative, yeah?
Yeah.
Ah.
Are these werewolves?
No. I mean, it doesn't look
Nine.
like it.
No.
And
I
Coda,
couldn't
you're
tell.
still technically in a hole right now.
Yeah.
You're halfway in a hole. You could use your full movement to get out of it next time.
That's probably.
Let me
Oh,
just
yeah.
double check
so
here.
something happened. That's important.
Yeah?
Because I use Hellish Rebuke, I'm on fire. So when this thing grapples me, it takes fire damage.
Ah, okay, that is important. That is important.
Yes.
So 4 points of fire damage.
Okay, sweet. Let me add that real quick. She just wants a hug.
I have initiative.
Okay, give me just a second. We got sick. Okay, T-Rent, what'd you get?
11.
11. Honey Hills, what'd you get?
10.
10. Okay, Coda.
6.
God damn.
That hole's restricted.
Tice.
18.
Okay. Sick. All right. Well, up first is actually this one up here. What's our movement speed here? Sick. she's gonna go up to Honey Hills, cause closest. And you are going to get 2 attacks on you. The first one is really fucking high, like a 23, and the second one is only an 11, so I don't think that one's gonna hit. The first one they are going to try and, no, they're just gonna hit you. I lied.
Can I spirit shield since I couldn't for Trent or Tice?
Yes. What is this doing?
This is a reaction and it reduces 2d6.
Okay, cool. Go ahead and roll your 2d6 now, just so you have it ready. 7. Okay.
Subtract 6.
Subtract 6. Okay, so you're going to take, you only take 2 points of slashing damage. That was pretty good. That was nice. That was nice. However, they do have one more. So we're gonna do that again. Ah, fuck. Not with that dice, I guess. Oh no, the second one didn't hit you. I lied. Just kidding. Alright, up next is Tice. Tice, you are grappled. You can make another check if you'd like to break the grapple.
That's gonna be my action.
It is, yes.
Then no, I'm not gonna do that.
Okay.
So I'm gonna do a twin spell.
Okay.
Guiding bolt.
Okay.
Ooh, Smexy.
I believe you're at disadvantage because you're grappled?
Nope, its only speed is 0.
Oh, fucking bitch. You're totally right.
Lowest is 17.
Okay.
Everyone is 27.
Yeah, they both definitely hit.
Great. It's gonna be a second level.
What kind of damage is this?
Radiant.
Oh, okay.
Just in case they're affected extra by it. 20 points to 1.
Okay. Do you have a preference on which one is taking
The one
much
grabbing
damage?
me.
Okay.
And then 19 to the other one.
Okay. Cool.
Do I have?
Bonus action?
I think it's only healing word,
Okay.
but I will check. Yeah, I think so. That's it.
Okay. Cool. It's that one's turn. The one that's grabbing you. And she gonna try and bite you. 13?
Shield.
Shield. Okay. Does not hit. And they can't do anything else. So, they are going to just kind of keep, like, grabbing on tight and trying to, nom on ya. Let's see here. T-Rent. What you doing?
Rage.
Okay, rage. So rage.
What are these? Can I figure out what these are?
Roll. I guess history or nature. I guess nature's kind of weird, but you can do it.
These guys.
Whichever.
You said history or nature.
Yeah.
30-20.
30-20. These look like some fucking vampire bitches.
Cool. How close are the horses?
I mean, probably like
They're vampire horses now.
over this way. Like I would say
Can
probably
I-
down over here.
Can I?
I don't.
What's
Wait,
that?
I'm assuming for the Inquisitor.
Yeah.
But since it's not a
We
long
didn't take
rest.
a rest.
Yeah,
we
you're
didn't take a rest,
resting.
we just stopped, so you have the sword on.
Unless you didn't want to hold on to it for
Yeah.
when.
I always usually hold on to it unless we're resting. So I guess that's right.
Okay.
I guess we weren't resting.
I feel like you also would have maybe held on to it if Coda was gonna shift.
Yeah.
Just in case.
Just in case.
I guess no one else really knows the conversation Coda and I had, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, this is a you thing. Like,
Yeah. Do you? It's up to you. Do you have the sword on
Cool.
you, or do you
Then
think you
sure,
put it on
I'll
the
have
horses?
Inquisitor.
Okay.
all right.
I'll be like, yo, got some dinner for you.
Good news, boy.
It's about time.
Meats back on the menu, boys.
I'll yell. If you help me, I can help you.
To who?
Friend.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
I mean, I was gonna help my friends anyway.
I know, but I was specifically. I need you to be next to me. Is the main thing.
Yeah. Can I? Oh, I guess since Tice is grappled, it wouldn't count as.
No, it wouldn't count as flank.
I'm not
mean,
incapacitated.
you're grappled though.
But I'm not incapacitated.
I'm not counting that as flank. You're not imposing. Well,
You're just making up
hold on now. Hold on.
imposing. Honestly, I'm
No, I was
imposing.
gonna
Wait.
say if they're holding on to you,
I'm
they're
imposed
distracted.
more.
So actually, I will let you.
Also, okay, but
Yeah.
also because didn't Tice cast Guiding Bolt on both of them?
Yeah, you
Oh,
do
yeah,
have
you do.
advantage
Has advantage
anyway. You
anyways.
do.
Yeah,
Oh, I
both,
guess.
but both attacks have advantage.
Yeah.
Dope.
Are you going
Yeah, I'm
towards that
gonna
one?
fly over
guess-
because I can fly.
Hello.
I hope that it scares the shit out of them when they see me fly over to them.
I mean, they. Well, yeah. Okay, continue.
They're vampires.
I don't think they're that scared of a person that can fly.
And I'm gonna swing with the Inquisitor.
Okay, you know all your bonuses, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, it's a lot.
I don't even know if I need the advantages. Well, actually,
Good roll one.
I did need the advantage because the first one was a 5.
Ouch.
So. It's almost like a 30.
Oh Jesus, yeah, that'll hit.
Oh, yeah, I'll play it.
Fuck, I should hope so.
I just
So
was like, I'm not gonna do all that math.
You missed actually.
All because you wouldn't do math. SMH my head.
In my head.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, cool. Sorry, I was just reading. I was mathing.
Okay.
Where's my D?
I don't know where your dice are, guy.
I actually picked up the wrong one.
Do some moitering.
All right. So... 19 damage.
Okay.
And then second attack on it.
Okay.
Just in case. I was like, I got a 19, but just in case I crit. Yeah, 19 plus all those extras.
Okay.
And then, the 15 damage.
Okay, so 24 altogether.
19, 34 altogether.
Oh Jesus, I can do math.
Told you before this, I wanted to be a math teacher.
You took a fucking chunk out of that. Do you have? Oh no, you used your bonus action.
Does he drop? Or
Hasn't
she drop?
dropped, but they're gonna have. Tice is basically gonna have advantage to break out of it next time because of all
Okay.
that. Okay, so after Tyrant's Honey Hills,
I have a question
what is your question?
because I was trying to read the rules on it and it wasn't being very specific.
Okay.
So with command, if I
Uh-huh.
upcast it, does it have to be the same command to two people, or can it be two different commands?
I think it would probably have to be the same command. Like, I don't
Like,
think
I
you could be like, you do that and you do that. Like, it's just like, you two, stop it.
I
This
think
is a
that's
way
right
to-
because you say one word.
Yeah.
It's just a- it's
Yeah,
one
no, I
word.
would just be one.
I thought
Yeah.
so. Figured.
Yeah,
No, it's fair.
cool.
It's a good question.
Um.
The best ones grow. Do
Yeah.
you?
Yeah, so Honey Hills is gonna she's gonna cast command, and to the one that just fucking bonked her face.
Sure.
Her eyes are gonna glow super fucking bright. Her hair kind of like, well, I guess her braid kind of lifts up in the air a little bit.
Okay.
And she just bellows, "Flee!" to the one right in front of her.
Okay.
Wisdom saving throw, DC 14.
I rolled a 2. Okay. Is that just one turn though?
Yeah, use this.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, and then that happens on their turn, so she's there for right now.
Yeah, Spencer's turn, moving
yeah.
away from you by the fastest available means.
Yeah. Okay, good deal. You got a bonus action you want to do?
I'll pop a shillelagh.
Pop that shillelagh. Hell yeah.
Oh my
Okay.
god, shillelagh.
Oh my god, shillelagh. Okay. Coda, what would you like to do? You're in this
Okay.
hole, but
Oh yeah, so I'd take the full action to get out.
it's not full action, it's just your movement. So you're like in this space,
Okay.
just not in the hole anymore. What's the vibe?
Question.
Yeah.
So assuming that these are vampires,
Mhm.
if I were to bite them, is there any chance that they can get lycanthropy, or is it they've only got
No,
one
they're
thing
like
they can't
canceled
dead.
out. Yeah, they're like dead already.
Okay. Wait, no,
You can't be a
that makes sense. I
werewolf
feel bad about
vampire.
biting them.
Actually,
yeah,
you
I
probably
wanna-
could, but it
A
had to be the other way around.
werepire.
You would have had to have been a werewolf.
Yeah,
first,
I would
and
agree.
then gotten
Yeah.
vampirism.
If I attack the one that's had the flayed thing done, they're still gonna run away even if I land a hit on them, right?
As long as they're not like
Like,
grappled, yes.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna hold them.
I
still
think
as they
so,
try to run away.
right? Honey Hills, it's
pretty
not.
sure.
I was gonna say, I'm pretty
Doesn't
sure
break-
you're
Oh, yeah.
good.
No, it's busted. I used to.
Okay.
Yeah.
There you go.
So yeah, I've got multi-attack. I want to do a bite and
Okay.
a claws.
Okay.
that's
Oh, yours.
hit a bite. Fuck is that? 19 to hit.
Hits.
Right. Cool. And then which dice is this?
And your
What shape is it
attacks
being?
as a werewolf are considered magical, I believe. Is that correct?
Is that true? I don't know if that's true.
Might
let's
not
say
be.
yes. I don't know. I wasn't.
Does
aware
it say
they were.
that they are considered magical in anything that you have written down?
I don't have much written down.
Okay. Hold on.
As
Let
far
me
as
do
werewolf
some.
stuff,
Let
I've
me
got
do some double
3
checking.
cards. Yeah.
Werewolves' attacks are considered magical. Unless you have like special rules. If you're going
Yes,
off
you're
of
good.
Blood Hunter,
I think you're good. I think you're good. Okay.
So that is 10 damage for the bite.
Okay.
And then claws. 22 hits.
Yeah.
And then
For sure, dude.
plus 2. 7
7.
slashing damage.
Okay.
Cute. That's my turn.
That's my turn. Sick. Okay. Cool. After Coda is the one that needs to run away, who you just attacked. I don't believe you get attacks of opportunity on this because they have to run.
it's forced movement.
Suit. Full movement speed. Okay. She's
To the ether.
2 more off that way. Okay. Let's see here. After that is Tice. You do have advantage to break this if you want to.
Nope, no need to.
Okay. I don't even wanna.
I'm gonna quicken spell
Sure.
and twin spell.
Dirty.
Oh,
Disgusting.
gonna try to hit both of them.
Okay. What's your range?
It's like 90. I will double check.
Yeah, you're good. You're good either way.
120.
It's only 60, so.
All right. The lowest is 19.
Okay. Yeah, both will hit.
Sweet. That's gonna be 24 on the one holding me,
Okay.
and 15 on the other.
Okay. Cool.
And then with my action, I'm gonna twin spell Firebolt.
Okay.
That's a good double check. Also, can I? The one had its turn and it was still holding me. Could I do the 1d4 fire damage on that one?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I realized it's just 1. Oh wait, but I re-roll for fire damage. Please hold.
Dun, dun, dun.
If it's a 1,
Okay.
it's also a 1. So. it's just
Okay.
a 1.
Cool.
Um,
Get fucked, I guess.
I guess, yeah. Alright. But on the one holding me, that's 16 fire damage. And on the other one, that is 9.
9 on which one? Sorry.
The one that's running.
Okay.
Uh,
Got it.
Yeah, that's it.
I was gonna say, there can't be anything else you can do. Okay, if you're not gonna break free, let's see here. This one is gonna try and bite you again. Did you say no?
Yeah.
It definitely is.
Quick
No.
question.
Yes.
If I reaction Spirit Shield, do I not get a react? Well, I don't need a reaction.
Can you
Fine.
do Spirit Shield as a reaction?
I was trying to figure out if there's a limit, and I couldn't find one.
On Spirit Shield?
Yeah.
Is it a class feature or a spell?
It's a class feature, I think.
Let me double check here.
I assume it's yes, the Path of the Ancestral Guardian. And Guardian Leviosa. No, it just uses your reaction. Basically, it's a consumed thing, so
Okay, cool. Yeah.
you can use it any number of times.
Yeah, you can do it again if you want. But
Yeah.
just a second here. It is going to be 21 to hit. So you are getting bitten.
That'll hit.
Yeah, I kind of figured it might. And then does that negate all of the damage by half, or? Because I'm
Well,
gonna roll
it's
these
not-
separately if so, because they do
it's-
different things. Or is it
I
just
think
physical
you roll
damage?
The damage? You roll the damage for the one, and then Alex would roll 2d6 and
Okay.
subtract.
Roll your 2d6.
I already did.
I assume if it's
What'd you get?
6.
6. Okay, so you are going to take 4 piercing damage, and then 10, 14 necrotic damage,
okay, still standing.
and your maximum hit points is reduced by 14 as well.
Okay.
Cool. Alrighty. I think, well, you are grappled. Nah, we're gonna leave that be.
She does take, wait,
Huh?
takes 4 points of fire damage.
Okay.
Just from holding me. And from making a successful melee attack.
Yeah. Okay, so up next is T-Rent. T-Rent, what are you doing? T-Rent?
Going to stab with the Inquisitor.
Go ahead and stab.
Stab.
Do some stabbing.
Rolled a 16 twice plus all the modifiers.
Okay.
Make sure I'm doing all this right. 'Cause I actually missed some damage from my raging last time as well. Because I
Oh,
have so
shit.
much damage with this action.
Yeah.
This fucking thing.
This thing's a beast.
17 damage on
17.
the first hit.
Okay.
And gonna attack again.
Yep.
And natural 20.
Damn. Okay.
So it's
Maximum.
+3 to attack, +2 for my thing, 1d10, +7. So 22 is maximum damage.
Okay. And then roll again on top of that.
I know. I was just trying to figure out max
So
damage.
we're at like what,
Subtract.
35?
No, 22 is the maximum.
22.
No, I know, but you had your other hit earlier too. I think you're at 35.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
And then an additional 17.
Okay.
52
Ooh,
altogether.
they're still holding on. Barely, but they hold on.
I'm gonna ask the sword if he's having a good time.
It doesn't respond.
Okay.
Okay. Let's see here. Honey Hills. Your turn.
Yeah, so the one that fled. Wait, no, sorry. Backtracking. The one is still holding Tice, correct?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
She's gonna command again.
Okay.
Command being drop.
Okay.
Drop Tice, essentially.
What's a 14, right?
Yeah, DC 14. Wisdom save.
Rolled a 6. So they do.
Yeah.
Well, not yet, but they will.
Drop that bish.
Koda.
Let's run over to the other one.
The gray one or the one that ran away?
The grey one.
Okay.
And
Where do you
I'll
want to
look at-
be? Like,
let's go right in front of them. It's not like I can.
like here?
I guess I can get mine. Yeah.
'Kay.
Let's go there. I want to look at the sword and say, fighting alongside a werewolf, pretty cool, eh? And then I'm gonna roll to do my bite and my claw attacks again.
Okay.
Like Coda and vampires.
11.
To hit?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, okay. Ah, shit. 20.
That one will hit, yeah. Natural or just
Wait.
dirty?
No, that was dirty. 20.
Dirty 20, okay.
That was for the claws. Where's my other D4? There. 8 slashing damage.
Okay. How would you like to murder this one? Well,
Oh, damn.
murder's a strong word, but
Is it a strong word? It feels. I don't know. No, I'll just
Well, vampires don't just die.
run up, slash it in the neck,
okay.
and then just chuck it into the fire.
Sure. Well, that's interesting. You slash it in the neck, and then like as you kind of like rage, like lift it up to chuck it. As soon as you do, before it hits the fire, it turns into like this smoke, and then just disappears.
Do they normally do that?
You could roll history to see if that's a normal thing.
What would have happened if we killed it with the Inquisitor? Wonder if that would stop something.
8.
8? Pff, that was pretty fucking weird, dude.
I just it evaporated when it hit the fire.
Yeah.
I guess there's more water than I thought.
Oh, Jesus. Okay, let's see here. Is there anything else you wanted or were able to do with your turn?
The other one's over there. I think probably pretty good. Yep, for the moment.
Okay, good deal.
Not much anything else.
After Coda is the one that you made run away. We're gonna roll for this.
Roll the backup.
He's gonna keep going.
Ooh.
If you want to keep in turn order, Tice, technically you're up. This one is dead. Well,
How far
it's
away is
gone. At this point, it's gonna be like 160 feet-ish. Maybe a little farther, 160 from their initial spot, which was over here. So like 200 maybe.
I'm just gonna heal myself.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay.
I'm gonna use funsies. If I can find it. Empowered healing.
Okay.
Yeah. Gonna re-roll 2 of the dice. One better.
Whatever you roll, add another 3 to it.
Okay, oh, that threw everything off.
Did you roll? Sorry, did you roll 2 dice?
I rolled 3 dice.
Okay.
I re-rolled 2 of them.
Add another 7.
Right, 4, 3. So 8. 5. It's 9 plus 7 is 16.
There you go.
Sweet.
Alright.
With my action,
Mm-hmm.
actually, what is the range on Firebolt? Nah, it's not close enough. Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Oh, wait! Oh, I could have done Fireball. Dang it.
Shoulda, coulda, woulda.
It is a forest.
I'll move my 30 feet closer.
Okay.
Did you, like, is it actually, 160 feet?
It was closer to 200.
Oh, then never mind.
So you're like 170.
We'll see. We'll see what I want to do.
We'll see. Okay. Did anybody else? Do you guys want to keep your turn order, or what's the vibe here? Because the other one seems to have just decided to fucking abandon and dip. What's up, T-Rant?
I just want to make sure I put the Inquisitor away.
Yeah, actually, I'm gonna need you to roll a Wisdom saving throw.
Yeah.
I don't like that I'm so close to you.
14.
14.
Yeah.
The sword goes more, but you don't really feel the need to listen to that.
Cool. I'm gonna sheath it.
Okay.
I flip off the sword.
You can't hear it.
No, I get the vibes.
I get the vibes.
I don't need to hear it. I would have done that if it had or hadn't said anything.
Okay.
It's a sword that I'm not a fan of. And
Sounds
I think
good.
Probably can see me.
You have
So,
you have flipped off the sword. I don't know if you feel better with your wolf finger.
Yeah.
your little middle like pad.
Fuck yeah. So are we out of combat? Question mark.
That's up to you guys.
I mean,
How
if the other
far
thing.
does the other one run?
I mean, it's leaving, like, so full movement every time. It seems about 80 feet every couple seconds there.
Yeah, can't just fling a fireball out there.
Yeah.
Throw the
So if that's
forest
the
fire.
case, like, I would assume that we're out of combat, because why the fuck would we go chasing after it?
Don't go chasing waterfalls.
Real. Is Coda still wolfed out?
Coda's gonna be wolfed out all night. It's just that they're in control of being wolfed out.
How tall is Coda as a wolf?
How tall is Coda as a wolf?
6'7".
Okay.
Damn.
Damn,
Sounds good.
2 inches taller than Trent.
Damn.
Honey Hills is the
Here.
shortest bitch on the block
Just
right
for
now.
fun.
Yeah, I go from 5'7" to 6'. I get a foot taller.
Jesus Christ. So yeah, Honey Hills is gonna walk up to Coda, looking up at him.
I can make
you're
myself
right.
1 foot taller again. No, I can disguise myself and I can just make myself. No.
Then doing water.
Just put like a little hat on.
Yeah. You doing okay?
Yeah. I'm not the biggest fan of being like this in general, but having control certainly makes it easier.
Yeah. I like that you still have the you know how like hey you got the streak in your hair. I think is cute. Sorry.
Thank you for complimenting it. It's an interesting little quirk, I guess. I'm glad that the parts of me that I think are most recognizable and important sort of tend to carry over. You can't really see my tattoo under the fur, but you get the idea that something's there.
Yeah. Is there anything else we can do for you?
I'm good. No. Yeah, I'm pretty chill. I'm not injured or anything, so that's certainly good. It makes sure everyone else is healed up, I guess.
Yeah.
And
she'll make her rounds. Starting with Tice. Tice, you alright?
I had the life sucked out of me, but I could use a
Hot.
little healing.
You could use a little bit.
Not to brag.
You are down for now. Okay.
But I'm down 8 is what I have left.
Okay.
Like of what I can get up.
Gotcha.
Oh, you have 8 hit points left. Or
No,
that you need to
I have
heal.
8. Yeah, they need to.
Yeah. She's gonna Balm of the Summer Court spending 2 of the dice.
Sure.
5 actual hit points, and then you get 2 temporary.
Wait, hold on. Is that an Eladrin thing or a Druid thing?
It's a druid thing.
Okay. I didn't know if it was like your seasons thing. I was gonna say, because you can't do that right now.
No.
Okay,
It's a
okay.
druid thing.
Cool.
Okay.
Yeah. So, what is it? Yeah, 5 actual hit points, and then you get 2 temporary ones.
Okay.
And then she'll head over to Trent. Oh, you alright? Take any damage?
one hit me.
No one hit you. You is Trent like visibly like sweating or like looks like they're running hot?
Yeah, because they did some
Yeah.
fighting.
She'll pop off a glove, and with the back of her hand, she'll put her cold ass hand on Trent's forehead.
Trent
Trent gets brain freeze.
thinks Honey Hills is the goddamn coolest person.
It just like, it's like steam.
Yeah, coolest person, pun intended.
But yeah.
Honey Hills has the highest passive perception, yeah?
Yeah.
Cool. You start to hear a bunch of like, almost like hissing from like every direction.
I told you they got backup.
Honey Hills will like she'll like immediately like retract her hand.
Sure.
Guys, there's more coming. And
I'm gonna go up to the fire.
Okay.
Is there a pointed dick in there?
Excuse me?
Is there a pointed
What?
stick?
A dick?
Okay.
Pointed stick.
Oh yeah, sure. Of course there is. Why not?
Cool.
I'll
grab it and toss it to Trent and say aim for the heart.
It is on fire,
fine.
so it
That's
might not be
extra
stable
damage.
enough to stab through something, but you have a stick that's on fire.
You only needed to stab through once.
Cool.
Curtis sees you. Curtis sees you throw a stick at them.
Oh my god.
Honey will kind of like snap her fingers, be like, "Hey, Dakota, I need you to focus."
Tice needs to
Later,
move towards
boy.
the fire because he's here. Is everybody else in these areas like staying pretty much where they're at?
I would say Honey is closer.
I
to
would
the...
like to stand right next to Trent.
Right next to Trent.
Honestly, if I could stand right between
Dakota and Trent.
the large people. that would be
Between the
lovely.
large people. Okay, tight. Honey Hills, where are you at?
I would say
and
she'd
Trent are
be
the bodyguards.
she'd be closer to the fire.
Make a kill
That's about
circle.
it.
Like here?
Yeah,
Or do you want to be
that's fine.
closer to everybody?
No, you should go. We should all back to back to back. We should make a kill circle.
Want to be
Oh
like
yeah,
here?
fuck it, let's
Yeah,
make a
Trent-
kill circle.
Okay,
Have
hold
Trent
on.
go into the other corner, and then we're all.
This is a
Like over
cool
here?
art, Coda.
Okay.
Yeah, right
Okay.
there.
Alright,
We're all good.
as you guys
I hear
form-
hissing. Does anyone speak Parselton?
Oh my god. As everyone is ready
Yeah, so-
in their little fucking kill circle, you hear it get louder and louder and louder, and that's where we're gonna pick up next time.
Fuck off.
Yay.
I cast Fireball.
You don't have that authority.
I do. I cast it on ourselves. We died again.
Shit. Okay. Hell yes. Okay. Good deal. Good deal. That's where we'll pick up next time. You guys are going to be doing something. You don't know what. You don't know.
I'm gonna be
And
casting fireball.
yeah, you probably are going to be casting fireball. But we'll pick up at this fight next week. And then is the week after that the one we're taking a break?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So next week for sure, whatever this is, whatever happens after that, then we'll take a little break and then we'll come back. We should find somebody super dope to raid. First of all, real quick, just because I haven't been able to do this, guys, Boogala 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 all the way at the bottom also streams. They're on a little break right now, but you should go follow them for when they get back. And then also, so does Alex. Alex also streams. Oh, and I have to wait because I have a time on it. But anyway, you know, once we get there, go follow them. Yeah. There we go. Go follow them. If you guys stick around for the raid, you get bonus points in here in this channel. It's pretty tight. Copy paste one of those. I'm gonna find someone dope to send us over to, and
I say Ethan and Eric are streaming right now.
and who?
Eric Miss.
Oh, I thought you said Eric. I was like, what the fuck? Oh, actually, we need to. I know where we need to go. We're gonna go somewhere else, and it's actually the person that Erkamus is playing with. So super cool, super tight. But everybody have a great night. I will catch you Sunday for Persona, and yeah, we'll go from there. Everybody say bye bye. Bye bye.
Bye.